Coming to you live from the Twisted Woods, this is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
I'm Kyle.
And we're on Game 5, give or take. Session 7, I think, of our Dice Throne Adventures campaign. The campaign status is as follows. Our score is 86. That's
I know. We're really good.
That, and I guess the loot we've been accumulating in our decks are the only things that actually carry forward.
There is loot in my deck, I promise.
Kind of a lot of it.
Yeah, too much.
We were talking off camera about, because that's diluting our board upgrades and stuff so much, should we actually be cycling a lot of that in the early game? Quite possibly. That said, I have a loot card in my hand, and am I going to be willing to cycle it? We'll find out together.
I don't have that decision to make. That's great.
Okay, well, lucky you. No loot for you, I guess.
No loot.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, this is part 5 of this campaign series, so it should be on a playlist on YouTube if you want to go back to the beginning, or if you don't, here's what's going on. This is a portal crawl. We're playing Dice Throne, but instead of against each other, we are exploring this map and finding baddies to fight to ultimately collect 3 portal shards, open the portal, and exit it.
Fight the big baddie.
Fight one more big baddie there, right, and then get the hell out.
Let's do it.
We might roll some loot dice along the way. We might die. You know.
I think the constant loot dice rolling in the portal crawl is just so satisfying.
It really is.
It's just like, oh yeah, give me more stuff.
It's one of the most genius things this game does, I think, is the constant trickle of using this fancy loot table, rolling a d20, and getting something every 5 minutes.
It's great.
It really is.
It's that constant serotonin.
Yep.
It's really positive feedback loop.
It's brilliant. Okay, we drew our opening hands off camera. We've randomly selected you to go first.
Yeah.
And just before we start, let me suggest that you like the video. And if you've made it to part 5 of our series and still not subscribed to the channel, please do that too. It's the best and only way to help us out and help us grow. With that, Gunslinger Kyle, sling some guns.
I sling my guns in this general direction to the Desert of Salt.
Sure, yeah.
Why not?
So, careful, because it actually says... Spawn a minion, alternatively roll a die, and have a 50-50 shot of a tier 2 minion, or gain gold.
I want some time to set up, so I'm gonna roll into my...
Okay,
my
that's actually
die.
probably the right call here. Yeah.
Alright,
street
I
rat.
found a street rat. It's like Aladdin out here.
Yep.
Alright, he has 4 CP, as well as 10 hit points. I have 18 hit points, so already winning.
Yeah, I guess so.
And, he's just going to try to steal CP from me. What a street rat.
You should probably spend it all.
That's a good way to
You
avoid
go
that,
first,
I guess.
Yeah.
You're probably not wrong.
It also has 10 health. You could also just kill it.
I might. First, I should do my upkeep stuff, huh? So I draw a card. Actually, technically, first I get a reload token. I draw a card. I gain a combat point. Oh. And boy, did I get things.
Really?
I'm going to double up for 1 CP.
Ooh, nice.
Draw 2 cards.
That's a great first turn card.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm going to fan the hammer for 2 more CP. Which is my upgraded large straight, which seems great.
Yeah, got your pistol whip too. You can do some knocking down.
Ready to knock him down. Let's go.
All right.
First, let's move these.
You go first. It doesn't have first strike, so just kill it.
All right, just kill it. That's not
likely to kill it. No.
No. How close am I to a straight with 3 twos?
Yeah, 2-3.
I kind of want a large straight, but I have nothing to do to help it.
Sure.
There's not really a point in inflicting bounty on this guy, is there?
I mean, it would earn us each a CP, potentially. If you don't kill it, then I would get turned to finish it off, and, that's kind of nice. So, that's a thing. Okay. But, up to you.
I'll do, I'm going to hold the 3 and the 6 here.
Okay.
In case I just roll into a huge straight, too.
Sure.
That gives me some opportunity.
Now you have 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a small straight.
Okay. My small straight's okay.
And that's not Bounty Hunter, but it is Pistol Whip if you wanted to gain evasive and knock it down. But it's got the CP to buy out of that.
It does, but it does deal CP as damage, so knocking it down is actually not a bad idea.
True.
And these guys don't gain CP at the start of their turns, right?
I don't think so.
No. Getting an evasive, one undefendable damage, it's all kind of fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not very sexy, that's for sure.
I mean, this is turn 1 against a level 1 minion. You don't have to make your sexiest moves possible.
Alright, well, what I will do is I'll roll this. In case I get a 2, I still have Pistol Whip.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, that's a good point. You got a 1.
Oh, so close.
So your options are Showdown, so it's possible for you to one-shot it with your small straight, right? As long as you win the duel to do 7 damage and roll a 5 or 6 on your reload.
That being said, I think it's Pistol Whipping time.
Okay.
So I will knock him down.
Mm-hmm.
I will gain myself an evasive, and I will deal 1 undefendable damage.
1 whole damage.
I did it.
Love it.
Alright, his turn.
So he spends 2 CP to get out of get out of knockdown, and then he's going to attempt to pilfer with straights.
He sure does.
He got
Just a 4 and 5.
a micro straight. Oh no, I guess you don't. Wait, now I'm trying to remember. Does that affect? I don't think that affects his rolling objective, so he doesn't keep the 6 here.
No.
He's just very likely to end up with that anyway.
He got
2, 3, 4, 5. So now he's just gonna re-roll a 4. He's at a small straight, going for a large. That's another 4. So small straight. What's that do?
So the small straight is simply going to steal my no CP, so he doesn't, and then deal CP as damage.
So I just take 2.
I take 2, and I can also defend it.
Yeah, that's not so bad at all.
No.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I knocked him down.
Yeah, in fact, if you are able to deal the 3 undefendable damage from your duel to him, that would be solid, because then I can almost definitely finish him off.
Yeah. Well, I think I would do that over 1.
Sure. Doesn't look like it.
But 1 undefendable, so he's down to 8. You can still kill him.
Yeah, that makes my large straight kill it when it wouldn't have otherwise and some stuff like that, so yeah, that's good.
Alright, that was great. That went fine.
I think it went very well, Kyle.
Thanks.
You're selling yourself short.
Thanks.
My turn?
Yes.
I guess I have no choice on movement but to come join the fight with the street rat.
Yeah.
And then I will take my income. I will go ahead and spend 2 CP so that it can't get stolen on Rend 2. So upgrading my full house move. This is my ability that does some damage and rolls a bunch of dice for additional effects, and now it rolls 5 dice instead of 3. I would like to spend this CP, but I don't really have anything to spend it on, so... I guess I can consider that second main phase also. So let me get to rolling.
Get rolling.
That's not a... Let's see, how am I looking on a straight? Not great.
Not amazing.
This is not a very good roll. I think... So a small straight deals 7 damage and inflicts bleed, which is also a great chance to just kill it at the start of its turn. So I think I'm going to go for at least a small straight. So I will keep the 3 and the 5.
Okay.
And roll the rest. Let's just roll better. There's a 4.
It's a micro straight.
So if I whiff on the straight, one possible result is I end up getting glamour. That's pretty alright. Or another possible result is that I end up gouging. That would be pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I think I'd go for it. I also have I have a card in hand to spend my CP on that would also get me out of the jam. Okay, I got the small straight. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, so I will possess. I'm going to deal 7 damage. So it's at... it's going to defend, so I guess we'll wait. But I am going to deal 7 damage and roll a die for an additional effect. Oop. I'm just going to always reroll if it doesn't go in there. A 6. I gain a Mesmerize.
That's good.
Yeah, we don't love that, but it is... I can spend it on my large rate ability to make it undefendable, so that feels good. Okay,
all right,
so what does defense look like?
So it's rolling 4 dice on 2 vortexes. It's going to steal a CP, which sucks.
Don't like that.
And on 2, what are the big ones? The
Chaos?
Chaos. Mm-hmm. He's going to ignore all damage.
Wow.
He ignores all damage.
No!
Well,
hang on. Am I... No, I can't... I can't affect. Can't stop that. Not with 3 of them.
Not with 3 6s. Man, I should roll myself that well.
This is not off to a good start, Kyle.
It's fine. He's just gonna pilfer you again.
Well, it's my second main phase, but well, I guess I will cycle purge. It is loot, and we were talking about cycling loot early on. And that's not gonna really be anything worth spending the CP on. So, yeah, I don't really have anything to spend it on.
It's fine.
Yeah.
He might steal it. He might not. We'll find out together when he
pilfers. Jeez,
So,
I can't believe we failed to defeat his tier 1 minion in the first 2 turns of the game, Kyle.
It's fine. He's gonna keep the 4 5 2.
2 4 5, yeah. So far that's nothing. Just roll 2s and 4s and 5s.
Okay, or 1s.
Yeah. There's 1s and 2s.
He rerolls them all.
Yeah. Do that again.
Okay.
5 6 gives him a micro straight.
Okay.
So he steals my
He
CP.
steals 1 CP.
I can live with that. All right, over to you. You gotta finally.
All right, I got
this
this, guys.
You better.
We'll find out together next time on. Ooh, what's the hand limit again?
6.
6. I am at hand limit.
It's not enforced at all times, just at the end of the turn.
Yeah. Get another reload token.
All right, now you can kill him.
Almost definitely.
You better fucking kill him.
What card do I maybe want to sell?
We're recording this on a Saturday morning, and it occurred to me, it was like my shower thought before we started this, that as far as games that are like Saturday morning cartoon stand-ins, like this one's pretty good for that.
Yeah. No,
yeah, this has Saturday morning cartoon vibes.
I'm with you. All right, I'm just going to rock right into the main phase here.
Okay.
Or roll phase, rather. And I start off with a 1, 2, 3, 5.
I mean, if you just go for a revolver with your up to 2 reloads, you might just kill it.
That feels awful.
You don't have to take risks here, is what I'm saying, but it does feel not great.
I think I'm just going to go for some more Fan the Hammering.
Okay.
Yeah.
2, 3, 5. Okay, so you need a 4 pretty badly here.
Yeah.
Didn't get it.
Didn't get it. But now I might pivot to take cover.
Yeah, you need a dash.
I would need a dash.
But if you roll this, I was gonna say if you don't get a dash, you might get a straight. But the 4 that you need is a dash, so never mind. Either way.
So I think I'll do these 2 and re-roll these.
Oh yeah, that's probably good.
Because if I get,
you could pistol whip again.
Pistol whip, and pistol whip actually did great.
We're just gonna grind against this rat the whole game. You're just gonna keep knocking it down.
I did get pistol whip.
You got
again.
pistol whip. Okay.
And that's oh my gosh.
Wow, Kyle.
All right, I'll definitely spend a reload here as well.
Oh yeah.
Because it's undefendable.
And you
I'll get another thing. I'll knock him down, and I will spend 1 reload token. And for those of you who haven't been watching reloads, I roll a single die, and I'll add half the value rounded up to my
to your
attack.
So you're currently at 1, and you're adding 1.
Woo!
2
got him.
Beautiful damage.
Down to 6, guys. We're getting there.
Oh my god.
Hey, but I'm so buff. Look how buff I am.
Alright, I don't want to spend all day on this.
But before we move past the main phase here, I am going to... should I do a little bit more damage to him? Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more damage to him.
Oh, eat lead. Okay.
So I'm just going to roll my 5 dice.
They're here, sorry.
They're here. And for every bullet I find, I do a damage. I find 2 bullets.
Alright, 2 more damage.
2 more damage. That's solid. And now I've spent my CP down. Bring it, street rat.
So it spends 2 CP to get out of your knockdown.
It has 1, so the max damage it can do is 1 to me.
He's rolling
3, 4, 5.
5 that he keeps.
He's got the micro.
Still
the
nothing
micro.
there. Okay. Micro, all he does is tries and fails to steal, so...
I mean, hey, that's still an attack as far as I'm concerned.
No, it has to deal some damage. Yeah. No, it would be nice if you could deal your 3 undefendable damage back against that, but...
Alright.
Okay, well...
It's your turn.
You know what? Maybe this is probably a good thing. We're getting some setup turns.
I'm honestly, feeling great about it. I didn't take any damage.
We're not setting up as much as I wish we were. Like, we each have one upgrade and haven't drawn any more, right?
I have another upgrade.
Okay.
I just haven't had the CP.
Well, here is where I draw one. Oh, I did.
Good job.
Yeah, thanks. Sure. I have 1 CP. I'm gonna sell a... Boy, I'm gonna sell... Tippet, I guess.
Oh.
I know, these cards are good. That's my problem. Maybe it's not essential that I upgrade that now. I'm gonna kill him so he's not gonna steal the CP. I can save it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Time for the kill. That isn't much.
Mm-mm.
I mean, as long as he doesn't defend...
Glamour is great.
Gouge is also fine.
But undefendable.
Glamour is great. Gain a CP. Well, I already am full on mesmerized, but gain a CP and 4 undefendable damage. You're right. That is great. Let me just go for that.
Yeah.
Got that.
Nailed it. Super glamour.
Yeah. Right? There's no chance... Well, I'll roll this die and consider Sanguimancy if I roll a blood drop. I don't? Okay, so glamour. I gain a CP. I gain a mesmerize. I can't because stack limit. And 4 undefendable damage. We killed it! Yes!
That is so funny.
We get some hard-earned tier 1 loot. Here it comes.
The funniest shit.
I rolled a 20.
Holy shit!
I get an unidentified rare item for later.
Oh.
Check that out.
Too bad it wasn't on a better loot table.
I know, right?
Here. Take your crappy D20 over there. I'll roll a
16.
Also pretty good.
That gets us 2 gold.
Okay, we'll take 2 gold.
Yeah.
We need those points.
Exactly. No, after the way the last boss fight went, I want to spend all of our gold on loot. We need to be as strong as possible. Even though I joke about, we have to maximize our campaign score. We need loot. I want a fucking legendary loot.
Yeah, I do so badly.
Okay. We don't get dealt legendary loot from the shop if we win here either. That's a shame. So we just have to roll 20s.
Well, we have some cards that help us. I don't have any in my hand
No, me neither. Okay, we will see what happens.
Well, actually, that's why I need to be cycling my deck as hard as I can, is because I have a rare or maybe even epic loot that is an equipment that sticks out and gets me more rolls on loot tables.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot you started. I don't think I ended up taking.
I have 2
you
have
2 or so,
at least. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's my second main phase, and thanks to gaining that CP, I'll just go ahead and spend it on Sanguimancy 2. So this upgrades the healing of my Sanguimancy and adds this presence ability to gain some blood power and card draw, which never hurts.
Yeah.
You
like blood power, turns out.
I do, but I would have to ever take some damage to care that much about the big heals it can generate. So far, I've taken 0. And that also spends my CP, which even though we're not having a street rat steal it anymore, by the way, you could discard that from play.
Ah, yes.
You never know if the locations are going to drain you of your CP or what. So, okay, your turn.
Okay, I get to bottleneck us again.
Yeah. Yeah, we really start with no options for these first 2, huh?
Nope. All right, we're into the caves. Oh, no. I just gained Parasite.
Yikes.
And a gold. And
I don't have the rule book close enough for our token reference, so let me go grab that while you...
I shall be looking at this Shizu Oni.
Okay, right now you receive 1 undefendable damage in your upkeep from that Parasite.
What?
And then if you spend a positive status effect to successfully prevent or avoid damage, you remove the Parasite and take 3. But that's how you get rid of the Parasite. So you're a good one to get it because you get those evasives.
Mm-hmm.
But you take another 3 when you get it. So that's painful. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, so I take 1 right now. Am I income?
Yeah, or upkeep. But
okay, upkeep first. So I get my next guy here. I also draw a card and gain a CP. And when does... So, like, if I gave it to the Shizu Oni, if I had a transference... I don't know if I do.
I do, but
I don't.
I don't know that that's the one that we want to transfer it to. That might be a good thing to do on, like, one of the big ones we have coming up. Just send the parasite to it.
Alright. But I don't want to keep on taking 1 damage for...
Well, just kill the Oni in one shot, and then I'll move into here and use it and move the parasite to the big thing.
Oh, okay.
It's not that complicated, Kyle.
So if I use the evasive to dodge the damage, I still dodge the damage, but I also take 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it doesn't prevent the effect of the avoiding
the positive,
damage.
yeah. Alright, let's see. What do I want to do here? I'm at 6 cards. I'll just stick, it has 11 health and 0 CP. So if I knocked it down, it would just be knocked down.
Well said.
Wait. Did I do this last
Just flip
time?
that over.
Oh my god. I was like, wait, did I not have a health dial last time? I just did 2 CPs? Hilarious. Alright. I know how to play this game. I haven't been playing it for 5 weeks.
It's only fun. Session 7 of our campaign.
Okay, great. I'm just going to go right into a roll phase. If you would remove your dice here.
Those are mine. Yep.
Alright, rocking in. I just need to do 11 damage. Easy. Oh, I could bounty it. But that's not knockdown.
It's not a knockdown. No. Knockdown comes from Deadeye or Pistol Whip. Deadeye looks like the ideal. You got 2 bullseyes already.
Yeah. I can just get Deadeye.
Yeah. And if you don't get Deadeye, you're probably getting Bounty Hunter or Pistol Whip.
Yeah. Okay, I like it.
Well,
ooh.
That's the 3rd one.
That's a little scary, though.
Now, if you keep that now, it makes it less likely that you get Bounty Hunter or Pistol Whip.
I'm realizing I don't have the CP for the card I can transfer it to.
I don't have CP either. Are you taking this risk? It's a pretty big risk. You need to roll another 6, or you need to roll matching icons, right? So I guess every outcome except for a bullet and a dash is fine.
One.
Yeah. Don't roll what's all currently showing on the dice. Yeah,
it's fine. It's gonna be great.
Twice. Reroll that. No, I said if they roll outside the tray, it's a reroll.
All right. So I'm locked into hopefully Bounty Hunter.
Anything but a dash. Okay. Bounty Hunter works. Okay, so inflict bounty.
That was stressful.
Yeah.
It's bountied. Then I deal 2 undefendable damage, and I can boost this a little.
You've got 2 reloads, so you might as well use one of those.
Yeah, I'll use a reload. And here I reload. 2 more damage.
2. Okay.
So 4 damage total. And it doesn't have a defensive roll.
Did you already gain your CP from the bounty?
I have not, but now I have.
Nice.
It's pretty great.
Okay.
And then I think I'll do something in my main phase. I'm just deciding. No. He doesn't have anything to do. Oh my god, he can steal more health? That's terrifying.
But it's not going to.
No.
Because that's undefendable. I mean, you've made an undefendable attack, so it's not about to defend. Are you okay?
Yes. I was talking about its roll, and I was very confused on... I was not looking at the
I was looking at its defense. Its defense also steals health. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Over to it, then.
Alright. It's going for vortexes.
Don't do it.
I got 2 of them.
Alright, no more.
How about 2 more?
Well, it's ready.
Yeah, the last result doesn't matter, right?
And then you just roll 1 die.
Okay, so Onishima. Oh yeah, it doesn't do anything except for what this does, which is steal 4 health.
Oh, that is the worst of the options.
Tier 1 minions are really
happening?
Doing a number on us. Oh man.
Well, I could stop that, but. Is this a valid way to stop incoming damage?
It's not damage. Stealing health,
yeah.
Right, is not... I don't think you can evasive out of that.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, that was awful.
Yeah.
Well, I take 4. It gets back to
wrecking us.
Full health. You know, any other result would have been great there, Brandon, other than the 4 vortex and then the 6.
Ugh. Brutal. Okay, well, my turn, huh? I will
Come on in.
join you and take my income. Ooh.
At least it's bountied, and you can do extra damage.
Yeah. Okay, let's go into rolling.
Rock on in.
That's close to a rend, which is pretty cool.
Rend is pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'll go for that.
Sure.
But I guess the hard part is the droplet. So maybe I'm just saving the droplet and I'll see what happens with this roll. That gives me a lot of potential outcomes. This is the second one. Okay, so now this just needs to be
Claw.
a claw. If it's not a claw, it could do presence, which is at least something. It's not a whiff.
Yeah. If it's another droplet, you're a little up shit's creek.
Yeah, that would be the worst case scenario. But
if it's another droplet, I can help you out.
Okay. Cool. So could I, actually. But we're going for a claw. Got a droplet. Dear God. So let's see. What I could do is tip it down to a 5, and that would give me presence, right? Yeah.
What I could do
just gain 2
is
blood power, draw a card.
turn this one into a droplet.
Oh.
And then give you bloodthirst.
I like that better if you're up for it.
I'm up for it.
Okay. So wild.
So wild.
Thank you. Okay, so I did it. I got bloodthirst.
You did it so well.
So close to an ult with that.
I know. That's why I was like, oh, do you
Yeah.
have a... I was like, if there was a 5 on the table
Yeah.
or something, that would have been wild.
Okay, well,
So wild.
bloodthirst is gain 2 blood power. I do love that. Then deal 5 undefendable damage.
Increase to 6 and a CP.
Yep. And I could
That's down to 5.
I could spend a token to add another 2, but I guess it's probably going to die on the next attack against it, and 2 more damage is not that useful.
I would agree.
Okay. So second main phase, I am going to spend my CP on Strength Serum. It's a loot card that says draw 1, and a chosen hero gets a +3 damage token. I'm going to give it to myself, because now I'm to where a heal is a thing soonish.
I mean, you're still at full health.
Yeah, but I can go over full health.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's not a cap.
Oh, it's so good.
Yep.
All right. It rolls. It gets 2 vortexes.
Uh-oh, that's how it started last time.
And then 1 more.
Okay, just don't get another one.
Okay. I didn't.
Oh, nice. So nothing happens.
You're welcome.
Love it. Okay. That's how you do it. Uh-oh, I didn't have the camera looking at that. My bad.
Well, I promise
Sorry,
that
viewers.
was the result.
Yeah.
3 vortex and 2 chaos.
Okay, your turn.
My turn. I take a damage.
I can't believe this is another 3+ turn attacking this minion.
Okay,
right, kill it.
We're
then
getting so good.
Kill it, then I will go into the tier 3 and I will transfer your parasite to it.
Thank God. Alright, I took a damage from my parasite. I drew a card and gained a CP.
Cool.
And then I'm going to not do anything with this CP yet. Yeah,
Perfect.
Not do anything yet. Alright, let's roll. Alright, I'm looking for basically anything that can do, like a Deadeye would be great here. Or a very strong pistol whip.
That's a pistol
That is
whip.
a strong pistol whip.
So that plus a reload or 2 reloads,
Or 2 reloads.
could get you there.
Yeah. I'm pretty okay with that.
And if something went wrong with the reloads, like they roll a 1 on both of them, it's knocked down, so it loses its turn.
That's true.
So that all seems pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. I am pro this play. I cash it in. Alright, so it gives me an evasive, which is great. I inflict knockdown. And then I do 2 undefendable damage because of my bounty. And maybe 1 reload will be enough, but let's find out.
Just roll 5 or 6? 3.
I'm going to play Wild West.
Oh, you're going to roll that die and add a damage to it. Okay, I like
So
it.
now a 3 through 6.
Of course you rolled a 1.
Classic.
Well, you got another reload, and that's guaranteed to finish it off, so...
It does so.
Oh,
Wow.
Kyle.
Alright, but I do gain that CP back from the bounty. And
it's defeated.
It dies.
We loot.
We loot.
I rolled a 10, which is a 2 health heal.
I rolled a 3, which is a, +2 token. That's great.
Yeah, it is.
Love
Here
that
you
for
go.
us. We've got a lot of positive effect tokens.
Okay, I guess... well, second main phase if you want to do anything. And this is discarded.
No, I'm okay. Oh. Perfecto.
Alright, then I guess I'm going to charge into this 3. Because I have 20 health, and I want to send a parasite to a mean enemy.
You have 20 health now?
Yeah.
Oh my
Alright, we get a tier 3 loot. My result is a 6, which is +2 CP. I love that right now, actually.
Mine is... Oh, a 19?
That's an epic unidentified loot. Here you go. Well done.
Let's go.
So close to legendary.
I know. I'll take it.
Can you tip it?
Don't think you can.
The text of tip it does say increase or decrease any die at value of 1. Does that apply to loot dice?
You want to tip my die for me?
I'm very tempted.
I mean,
but no, I guess
it's
not.
fine.
Yeah.
Epic is still great.
Okay, and then the actual space is the Cascade Canyon. Remove all status effects from the active player and draw 3. No! I have 4 positive status effects.
That's awful.
The 3 card draws is kind of nice, but that was expensive.
Yeah, that was expensive. And also...
Yeah, and we
Here.
got that.
The Holy Zealot.
Oh boy.
No first strike.
16 health, 4 CP for that. No first strike is nice. This looks like a fine parasite target.
Yeah.
What's it doing? Okay, just some damage and it heals itself, so it's hard to kill.
Yeah.
Wow, I have a lot of cards now. Whoo-wee, okay. Huh. Are you have a CP?
I do have a CP.
I'm gonna go ahead and just play... Right? Well, maybe this is better sold. Treasure Hunter 2 is a piece of loot that I have that says, gain a blue loot. Teammates have to spend a CP to get in on it. So you could spend a CP for a loot roll. Yeah.
Yeah, probably won't.
Okay, then maybe I just sell this for a CP. Because transference is expensive. It costs 2. But I will go ahead and... Transference. Transfer 1 status effect from a chosen player to another chosen player. Give it your parasites.
Thank you.
Then I would also like to get one of these upgrades down, but I don't want to sell any of these cards.
That's where I've been for
I guess I'm
months.
gonna sell a Blood Boil. So that gains a CP. I'm at 2. I want to upgrade my small straight. It's that or defense. I'm just gonna one-shot it. So I don't need defense.
No.
That's how
Good luck with the
that's how that
one-shot
works. So
here.
I've upgraded my possess and added draw blood. Okay, going to roll. Wow.
Nice rend.
Yeah, and that it doesn't. That's not 4 of a
It's not
kind.
the 4 of a kind one.
It's a 7 damage gouge, but it prevents a lot. It prevents 2 damage for each vortex or chaos it rolls, which is half the dice faces on 4 dice. So I feel like if I deal 7
Full
defendable
reroll.
damage to it, it's just going to prevent 6 of it. So, gosh, yeah, full reroll it is. That sucks. Yikes. Okay.
That's present. Oh no, it's not even presents.
No. Yikes! Yikes! Yikes!
Tip it into rend.
I don't have a CP.
Nope, you can't tip it into rend. I have very little to help you. Actually, I have nothing to help you.
I guess I'm keeping... Boy,
This is tough.
maybe I just keep the 5, 6.
I mean,
So I can go for a straight, or... a presence or glamour or draw
Technically,
blood.
you have
like,
draw blood right now, so you could try
just gain
for
2 blood
rend.
power. Oh, keep a draw blood and try for rend. But rend's not great here either. I think draw blood might be better when he's probably going to defend against my 6 undefendable damage. I'd rather just gain 2 blood power rather than roll dice and get a couple small things. I'm gonna do my idea.
I like it.
How
did that work?
I got presents.
It did get presents.
2 blood power and draw a card, which is slightly better than draw blood, so
Alright.
like we'll take it, I guess.
And you don't have much of a choice.
No.
Micro
If I had a
straight.
CP, I could tip it into a small straight, but yeah. Okay, I'll get this blood power back that I lost. That would be nice. I'd be up to 4 had I not lost it to the location.
That's okay.
And I draw a card. Ooh, it's a pretty good card. So let's see. His attack roll is not undefendable, which makes me think maybe I do want to sell a couple cards and upgrade my defense.
I like it.
I could sell this bye-bye and twice as wild. It's just so expensive. All right, so I'll upgrade my defense. Now I feel like my board is in pretty good shape. I think most of my favorite things are upgraded.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Okay. That's my turn. So he is going for
The full house.
2 swipes, 3 vortexes. Yeah.
He's on his way.
Yeah. Just don't roll any more vortexes, please.
Okay. He'll keep
Well,
one.
Yep. Now just don't roll a swipe. Damn it.
You,
All right.
You have to stop saying what he can't. Oh, also, he takes 1 damage.
Oh, from the parasite. Yes, thank you.
All right. Then he deals 7 damage and rolls 3 dice.
Yep.
Woof. And on 3 swipes, he just does
3 more damage. So that's 10. Brutal. I'll go ahead and take that because I don't prevent damage with my defense, but I do get to defend. With 4 dice here with Immortal Flesh 2.
Nice.
Okay. On 2 gazes, I get a blood power.
Amazing.
And on 2 claws, I inflict bleed.
All right.
That
went
solid.
well. Yeah.
Okay. But that was half my health.
It's okay. You're just going to heal it all back.
Yes. That's the plan.
All right. Over to me.
Over to you.
Start of the turn, I'm going to gain a CP and a reload and a card.
That's all pretty good.
It's all pretty good, I would agree. I can spin the chamber. No, I'm going to triple up for 2 CP. I'm drawing 3 cards here. Ooh. I'm going to sell Spin the Chamber. Who needs to get a free reload for 1 CP?
Not you.
Not me. And
So that puts you at
1.
1?
Yeah, I'm just deciding whether to sell one more thing. I think I will. I'm going to sell Showdown 2, because it's really not much better than Showdown 1. And then I'm going to spend it all on a Wanted.
Whoa. Oh, you're just bountying him up?
Starts with a bounty.
Cool.
Alrighty, here we go. No CP, but who needs it?
Right.
That's a Pistol Whip. He has plenty of CP to buy out.
4, 5, 6 there.
Yeah. I mean, that's not bad to just go for the straight and have Pistol Whip in the back pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. Although the evasive is
Although
wasted.
Pistol Whip, it wastes evasive and he can buy out of knockdown, so that's
maybe
not,
it's not
very
that
effective.
great. And this was a 1 and a 2.
Yep.
What else do we see here? I don't have any CP to do stuff with, so.
Yeah, I mean, what are you looking for here? Deadeye or Showdown mostly? Like a straight or bullseyes?
Yeah.
You do so many like small little pokes that also apply status effects, but now that it's already bountied and the knockdown, it doesn't feel great against this enemy.
No. Yeah, I mean, getting a 3 here is not unreasonable.
Sure.
So, yeah, maybe I'll find a Showdown on my way in. And I guess, do I keep the 6 is the question here.
Yeah, I think math says no if you're going for a straight.
Yeah, I'm going to not keep the 6. That gives me some more options, too. Like,
you got a 3.
Take cover.
You've gotten take cover. Oh, interesting. Okay. But he defends against this.
Yeah, that's not as good.
No. His defense is so strong that we really want undefendable attacks here.
Well, that was Pistol Whip. I mean, my undefendables are pretty locked into, like, my bullseye moves.
Yeah.
But, that being said, I could do some defendable damage. Alright, I think I'll just reroll. No. I think I'll probably just stay with take cover.
Just take cover? Okay.
Just make sure I get the... Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have to keep the full house here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take cover.
So you're doing 5 damage, it becomes 6 with the bounty, and you gain a CP.
Correct.
But he defends.
He will defend.
4 dice. Okay, he prevents 2 with the vortex, and he does 3 undefendable back to you. Oh, no, it's on swipe, so he does 1 to you. Okay, that was a pretty good defense roll, so he only prevented 2. So he's taking 4 damage, and he did 1 to you.
I can pump it a little bit here if I want to.
Oh, that's true.
Sure, I'll spend these.
Okay.
And do
so plus 2 from the token, and you're rolling for a reload?
Yep. And
that's another 2. Okay, you got him to 7. That's really solid. Okay.
And you can finish him off from there, right?
Well, it's its turn. It's going to take 1 from the parasite, and we're rolling for its bleed.
Right.
On a 5, that clears. Well, it's worth a try.
We tried.
So, yes, I can hopefully finish it off, but first, you need to be zealous combated.
It's fine. I can stop him.
All right. He needs 2 more vortexes. He might not get it. He got it. 7 damage. Awesome. 7 damage plus bonus effects from these dice. 1 of everything. So that becomes 8 damage, 9, 10 damage, and he heals by 2.
Bad.
Pretty bad.
Okay.
10 damage coming your way.
All right.
And he's healing by 2.
Defend against it.
Yeah. We're dueling.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your duel die.
It's a 6.
Well, never mind.
Damn.
So I deal damage back, and I will not die, because I would die if I didn't.
You would die? Oh, man.
Not this time.
Okay, to prevent 6.
So I'll take 4.
We gotta get that portal shard so that your salve is worth spending, and then, or maybe you might have to spend it anyway. But it feels really bad to spend those on 3.
Woof.
Woof is right. Okay, my turn.
'Tis your turn. All wait. Before I play, not this time, why didn't I try to evade that attack?
You have all these evasives. Of course. Of course.
So let's start at 9 again.
Okay.
And
right.
plus 1 CP, and this is still in my hand.
Yep.
Alright. First evasive. What do I need? A 1 or a 2?
You tell me.
If the outcome is 1 or 2, no damage is received.
3,
so close.
Damn it.
Let's try this die.
Hmm.
Let's try this.
One more try? You're using all the evasives?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. They're there to be used.
We said it's a reroll if it's not in the tray. Damn it.
Alright. And then I go back to plan A. And spend all the things.
While you do that, I will start my turn.
Damn.
Okay.
Evasive sucks.
Seriously. Alright, I'm gonna get rolling.
Okay.
That's a glamour, which gains me a CP, a mesmerize, and deals 4 undefendable damage, which would become 5. It feels solid. I wish I can spend a blood power to end it.
I love that.
I make that 6 undefendable damage, and then the parasite finishes it off on its turn. So I think that's the play.
Yeah.
As much as I would love to save these blood powers, I guess. Yeah, I don't really see any point in trying for much else. I think that's probably just an all good outcome. Okay, so gain the CP, gain a mesmerize from glamour, deal 4 undefendable damage. I'll spend a blood power to add 2, making it 6 undefendable. Oh yeah, and bounty makes it 7, so it doesn't even have to bleed out with the parasite. Yeah. But I did still have to spend the blood power, otherwise it gets a turn, which we don't like. Yeah. So here's your bounty. Parasite is done. I gain a No, I already took the CP from the bounty, right? Yes. Yeah, because I'm at 2. Okay. We
did
roll
it.
on the epic loot table.
All right. I feel like I want like health here.
Seriously. Yeah, you can heal for 3 or 4 on the purple loot table, so just roll a 9 or a 10. I rolled a 13, and that's going to get us 3 whole gold.
Hey.
And a 7 gets you 2 card draws. It's pretty alright.
I'm deciding whether or not to use my Dig Deeper 3 to re-roll a loot die up to 2 times.
Okay. I mean, this is the loot table where you could roll a legendary, and you could end up with healing too. That's like 0 cost? Yeah, that seems fine. Okay.
And you said you got 2 gold?
3 gold.
3 gold?
Yep.
Okay, we're up to 16.
13 is 3 gold.
Gonna just go ahead and re-roll that?
Yep. 14 is 3 gold. Damn it.
That 20 was so close.
I know.
Alright.
I think that was a fine time to play that card, but
yeah,
unfortunately it didn't work
it.
out. Yeah. Turns out this dice game, sometimes the dice don't roll in our favor. Yeah.
Alright, fine.
Okay, I guess I'm just sitting on this CP. I think I'm happy not doing anything in my second main phase, and it's your turn.
Well, I don't think I'm going to rock into the 4 with my 5 health.
Yeah, I mean, you could go... If you went in there, you would gain the...
the
shard and could spend a salve for +4, but it's still scary. Yeah, maybe you don't want to.
Maybe I will.
Okay.
I think that alone, because I feel like I'm going to have to spend a salve no matter what, might as well make it worth my while. So we rock into this 4.
Okay.
And there's a black market here.
Gain us 3 gold. And then you may spend 5 CP to either gain a roll on the 4 loot table or a salve. If desired, you can sell cards at this time. But do you have enough to get to 5?
No.
Okay, then that's moot.
Indeed. Alright, our level 4 is the Emperor Cobra with a King's Hand token. It has 30 health and has 8 CPs.
Yep.
And it is going to try to, envenom me with inflicting poison and tangle and bleeds and all these bad things. This is very scary.
Yeah, and then it has the passive. At the end of its turn, the opponent receives a damage for each negative status effect they have. Okay.
Woof.
Woof is right.
Okay, then. It doesn't have first strike, so that's good.
Yeah.
I think the first thing I will do is spend a salve to get 4 health.
Okay.
And now I'm kind of in the... Is this card better for a new card, or is it worth 1 health, and that's fine?
Life Funnel 2. Play only if you have less than 10 salves. Receive 3 damage. Chosen hero gains a salve. So, it's a net +1. I think it's probably better cycled. Yeah. Or held on to until we get like a second portal shard.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Yeah, I think I'll hold it for now. But I'll gain a CP. I will gain a reload. And I do draw a card. Okay, I'm going to cycle it immediately.
Okay.
Oh god, this is a horrible card. I'm going to cycle this too.
Uh-oh.
Just right now. Greed 2 is receive 4 damage, then choose one of the
following.
following.
Gain 6 CP or draw 3 cards.
Yeah, so I'm just going to cycle it.
Cycle it.
I'm going to play this card. Run and gun.
Ooh, roll a die. You're looking for a bullseye, otherwise you draw a card. Okay.
Okay, I draw a card.
Yep. That's a promo card that
we just
I came upon somehow. I don't remember how I obtained promo cards.
Me neither.
Maybe they were in the season 1 chest, I don't know. But
alright, I'm ready to start playing now.
Yeah? Okay.
Alright, here we go. Let's just fill them with lead here. That's a bounty.
That is a bounty. We will get a lot out of a bounty on this thing.
Yeah. I don't really think there's any point to continue.
Sure.
I mean, I guess I could just like re-roll all these to see if I can get close to a Deadeye,
Yeah,
but honestly,
no,
I
I
feel
think
like it's
Bounty's
just
good.
Bounty
Yeah.
is the way to go here. So I'll inflict him with a Bounty,
Okay.
and I will gain 1 CP and deal 2 undefendable, which is good. I don't want to bleed.
Yep.
And then, because now I have 2 in my main phase 2, I'm going to play my coin purse.
Oh!
I now get 2
An equipment
CP.
that gives you a CP every upkeep?
Yeah, seems great.
It's pretty good.
Pretty
yeah,
good.
as long as played early enough in the game, which I think it is here. Because you're spending 2 into it, right?
Yeah.
But
with my bounty giving me that free CP, I didn't have to sell a card. Really
wow.
good.
So with that, and if theoretically you're gaining 1 from the bounty most turns, you're getting 3 per turn.
Yeah, that seems
pretty
really good.
Yeah.
Just need to get the draw up now.
Okay. Anything
Right.
else, or is it the Cobra's turn?
It is Totes Cobes.
All right. Just going for 3 vortexes and nothing. Well, it has a King's Hand token if it fails, but no like fallback effect. That's a okay. Nothing.
I like that.
Yeah.
Keep doing
See,
that.
sometimes the rule it works out. Okay, I got
Still
1.
one. All right, it's got to get 2 here.
It did.
Whoa, it got 3.
All right.
All 5s too. That's
So
very
you
funny.
are poisoned, entangled, and double bleeding. No biggie.
Seems good.
Yeah.
Remind me, the entangle and poison.
Poison is just stack limit 3, take a damage during your upkeep. It has no built-in way to clear it.
Good.
And Entangle, you get 1 fewer roll attempt on your next offensive roll phase, and then it goes away.
Okay.
Yeah, that's stack limit 1.
All right. Over to you. Actually, sorry. The conclusion of your turn. Of your turn.
I think it's the Cobra's turn, right? Your opponent. So it's
Yeah.
it's talking
okay.
to the Cobra. with
I
this
see.
language,
I
yeah.
see. Got it. So I also get 4 damage.
Yikes!
Yep.
And 3 damage over time effects. Oh no.
Yep. This might be not a good one.
No, it might not be. All right. Well, here goes nothing. I guess I'm joining you.
You better.
I mean, the alternative is going in there, but yeah.
Need help. Need help. This venom. It's scary.
Okay. Well, this is pretty good. I want a little more CP. So this is maybe a next turn thing, but I can potentially get a really big heal off. Not that that helps you stay alive, which is also important. But my salves can be for reviving you, so.
Okay. Oh, good.
I don't have anything in my pre-combat, so let's just
Do regular combat.
go to combat. Yeah. Wow. What does 4 gazes get me? Not much.
Gets you
It's even
glamour.
4 of a kind. Yeah, I mean, glamour is not the worst, but it's not the best.
Nope.
I would like, I would rather Bloodthirst or Rend, I think. Is this like a full reroll? Jeez, that feels bad.
At least you're not entangled when you're doing it.
Yeah, true.
You kind of like went to the other side of the
yeah.
icons here.
That can draw blood. That's not...
Yeah, I don't know. You might just look at re-rolling one of these.
I think I'm going to go for the small straight. Like, I have a tippet for small or large straight.
Okay.
I would inflict bleed and get a big chunk of damage in. Its defense roll is just it rolls 1 die and might inflict bleed back.
Yeah,
So that's not
that
the
bad.
worst. Yeah. Well, I just ended up with a big gouge, it looks like. Well, I can... so, let's see. Gouge would deal 7. I could tip it into a small straight, which would deal 8 and inflict bleed. Is it worth a tippet for 8 and a bleed... for 1 damage and a bleed? Probably
No.
not. I'll save that card.
Sad. And yeah, you're not
Yeah.
close to 4 of a kind. Otherwise, it'd be like that.
Nope,
Tippet
nope.
could be even there.
Yeah, but so 7 becomes 8 damage with the bounty, and I gain a combat point.
That's solid.
And roll a die for its defense.
Okay. On a swipe, it will. It won't.
It doesn't. Okay.
Nothing.
All right. I'm happy with that outcome.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah, it took 8 total.
yeah.
Okay. Down to 20.
I'm
scared.
Yeah, just trying to decide whether to play Dark Omen. Yeah, I think I will. Let's just get it bleeding ASAP. I'm going to spend all 4 combat points since I'm gaining so many from bounties and stuff anyway. Dark Omen, it's a 4 CP, gain a Mesmerize, I'm at my stack limit, and 2 blood power. So if nothing happens to my max blood power, then I'm ready to hopefully set up a big attack and heal next turn, and inflict bleed on a chosen opponent. I choose the Cobra.
I appreciate that.
Well, you're not an opponent. I don't think I could choose you if I wanted to. And I do want to.
I know.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, it's turn. So go ahead and roll for it.
When is a time when this hits? Is it income?
Poison.
Or is it upkeep?
Upkeep.
Upkeep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, roll a die for its bleed.
It bleeds.
Hey! It doesn't immediately clear.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Alright, this Cobra's bleeding, and it'll roll for vortexes. It
Okay.
hits 2. You got it.
Well, hang on.
Okay.
I might as well spend my Mesmerize.
Oh, yeah.
I roll a die. On a 5-6, I force 1 die reroll over there. It's likely to do nothing. Hey, got a 6. Okay, so reroll one of those vortexes.
Okay.
And it does have 1 roll left, right?
It does.
So this was like, I mean, that's what Mesmerize is for, is the squeezing out the tiniest possibility of screwing them up. Yeah. Damn.
Still got it.
Okay.
Barely, though.
Yeah, so that's a poison, entangle, and 2 bleed. Is that right? Yep. Okay. And then I will take 4 damage at the end of its turn, going down to 6.
Yikes.
Yikes is right.
Okay.
Your turn.
Alright, my turn. Upkeep, I take a damage, and I roll 2 dice. I bleed both. I am not looking good. When's the salve opportunity?
It's actually before this.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I salve first.
Okay, heal 4.
So I basically just return to 5 and gain 1.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't feel great.
Nope, just kill it. It's at 19. You could do that.
Yeah.
Just ult it and
spend my rerolls.
and yeah.
Okay. This feels pretty bad. But I do have 2 CP now, thanks to my amazing coin purse that'll totally get me out of this jam.
Totally.
I only have 2 rolls. So
oh god, yeah, because you're entangled.
I gotta ult it pretty hard here.
Yep.
Here we go.
That's not an ult. That is a take cover. Evasive
That
doesn't help you
do
against
anything
it.
against this shit. Ooh, ay.
And it's a 3/4 if you wanted to go for straights.
I'm pretty much like held into just taking this roll.
On the bright side, you don't really care about undefendable.
Yeah.
Because worst case scenario, its defense gives you your 3rd bleed, then you're at your stack limit, so
Yeah.
it can't bleed you further.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if I'll survive, but we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna take cover.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I do 6. I gain a combat point. He's down to 13.
All right.
Actually, no. I'm not gonna not set him up for your kill.
Oh yeah, feel free to.
I'll
yeah,
at least spend
throw
a
reload.
reroll.
Yeah, you might as well
Reload.
spend 1 at least. 3 for 2
Okay,
more damage.
2 more.
So total of 8 damage.
Total of 8 damage. Yep. So
And
down to 11.
Its defense does not bleed you.
Okay. All right. Let's make it not hit on this one. That feels good, right?
That's going to be the plan. Yeah. First we check its bleed. It bleeds. Take a damage.
Hey, down
Or
to
it takes a
10.
And oh god, where's
my.
its dice? Its dice. I dropped 1 among my dice, and they all look so similar. There we go. Okay. All right. Venomous Strike coming your way. For now, you have cleared the entangle. Just to
That's good news.
keep track of that, it might come right back.
Ooh,
Wow.
Good start.
All
ones. That's amazing.
Weird.
Do that twice more, please.
Easy. Okay. No, that's 3 vortexes, which is all it needs. So unless you were messing with it, it got it.
The issue is, if I mess... I can absolutely mess with it. I can actually mess with it twice. Which feels pretty good.
Do you have a card in hand that clears status effects? Do we have a plan to get rid of these poisons?
I do have a single bye-bye in my hand. Which is scary because these poisons are persistent.
Yeah.
You have a blood way to make status effects go, right?
I do actually. Oh, only for myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Blood power.
So,
can remove status effect for myself.
My gut feel is if I don't mess with this roll and I get a second poison, I'm probably just toast.
But messing with this roll seems like such a long shot.
Because
it has one more roll now.
I know.
And then it has the King's Hand token if it fails. Right?
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, is it
wait, do you die outright if it hits you? Because you're going to get 3 more status effects. Yeah, you'll take 6 damage. So I think you have to do this. Actually.
Well, I could buy it before.
Oh.
But
yeah.
like, again, that's a still pretty long shot of surviving the next upkeep.
I say go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going
we
to
need some real luck here. Okay. So you're decreasing like it's 4 to a 3.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and then it's going to re-roll these.
All 3. Yep. Don't do it.
It got it.
Okay. I'm gonna 6 it.
Okay. No, this is one of your dice.
Oh,
it
shit.
doesn't work here.
I'm not going to 6 it. Oh, well.
Okay, so you get Entangle, Poison, Bleed, and you are about to die unless you clear one right here and now.
I have an instant bye-bye.
Okay, so Poison.
Yep. Woof.
Alright, take 5.
It's not looking good, Brandon.
This game's tough.
This game's hard. It got harder.
It got real hard. Yeah.
And the issue is, I don't feel like our decks got better enough to compensate the tick up in difficulty.
It's kind of...
And I don't know if, like, they could have.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because, like, the loot are powerful, but, like, not game-changingly powerful.
Right. But
Anyway,
it's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
I'm gonna kill it here. I just have to do 10 damage.
Fully...
You believe in me? That's what you're saying? You believe in me.
Hold on.
Tell me you believe in me.
It seems like I can try to evade this 5 damage. From the way that this is worded and the way this is worded. This says, at the conclusion of your turn, your opponent receives X damage for each negative status effect they have. This says, when a player with evasive receives damage, they choose to spend this token. Both use receives damage.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I guess to try to evade this.
I mean, like again, it probably won't. But it also could make me potentially save a bye-bye. I did it.
Okay.
Alright. It's not over yet.
I mean, we were due for success on that, right? After 3 of them whiffed last time you tried. Okay, you want to pick your bye-bye back up and keep the poison? Or are you just clearing the poison anyway?
Probably just clear the poison.
Yeah. Alright. Then, now my turn? That's great news, though.
Actually, you know what? I'll hold bye-bye only because, if you want to give me the poison back, only because it's an instant. I have a 6-it in my hand for your turn.
Oh, so keep this...
Just in case it matters, right?
It's definitely possible that it could.
So, I'll hold it until it's actually my turn to take the poison.
Okay. Well, I will take my income, although I got a little bit ahead of myself. I have a poison, and I have to roll for 2 bleeds. Where are my dice? Here we go. Bleed from both.
Yikes. That would have been a great evasive roll, though.
I know, right? Okay. What card did I draw?
So you just need to do 9 damage here. You can do that.
I definitely can.
9 on it. 9 naturally, and then the bounty would do the 1. And even if you did 8, it could still bleed out. I don't like that option, but, you know, it's possible.
Okay.
This is almost a big rend.
3, 4, 5, 6. That's a small straight right there. I think I keep that. That's 8 damage and inflict another bleed.
Oh, that seems great.
Yeah.
Or even a mesmerize if it's already going to die.
Yeah. And if I make this a large straight, that's even a hair better. Nope, and I was entangled, so only 2 tries. Okay. So, Possess 2 will deal 8 damage and inflict... Actually, it's inflict, bleed, or gain mesmerize, but I think I'm killing it here. So I'm going to gain the mesmerize. Because I am also going to play limb from limb. I'm going to roll 5 dice, and each claw adds 1 to the damage.
Oh.
Because then I'm going to spend these 4 blood power. I'm trying to make my heal as big as possible.
Got it.
That's 3 more damage. So I'm dealing 11. The bounty makes 12, and I'll spend my 4 blood power to heal for 12. That feels fine.
That was awesome. All right, you kill him.
We did it.
That was scary. Here's your bleed back.
Okay. I am still poisoned and double bleeding, but...
I'm still double poisoned
It's
and
dead.
triple bleeding.
It's dead, so we'll take it.
Here's its king hand token.
Let's see.
Loot table.
Second main... Oh, yeah, loot. Right. It's loot 4, right?
Yeah,
okay, so
level 4.
all we get is...
Cards.
The kind of the downside
I was
is
gonna say,
all we get is...
I'd want to
loot.
heal here.
Yeah, but it is what it is, I guess. I roll a 19. It's so close.
Oh.
That's going to get me an epic
Tip
loot.
it.
I wish... 5 is going to
Common.
give you a comment. All right.
It's fine. Don't know
Well-
if we're gonna have this loot at the end of the day.
That's a big one down.
Yeah.
You can get the Cobra out of our sight.
He's gone.
We're live, Kyle. We're
Ish?
not alive.
You more so than me, but yeah.
And I can use my salves to resurrect you twice at 1 hit point, right?
Yeah, 1 hit point.
So that's a problem.
If I die, do I lose all my status effects?
I don't. What does the salve say? Let's see. It heals wounds taken during battle or to revive fallen teammates. I guess let me find this section in here about salves, because that's a great question. If you, portal crawl, spend salves, see salves on page 7. Okay.
Because like if that can happen, that seems great. Like I'll just succumb.
Well, let's see. That section is only about the step in your turn where you spend it to heal. What about reviving a person?
What about character defeat is probably what
If the minion defeats you, a teammate must immediately spend a salve to restore you to 1 health. You cannot revive yourself.
Oh.
Status effects are not removed when you're revived, it says.
Alright. Well,
Yep.
there you have it.
Yep. So we don't get out of the poison that way.
Alright.
Jeez.
It's brutal.
That is very brutal.
Alright, my turn?
It is your turn.
Here I go, again on my own.
You know, I am going to... I'm going to sell it one more time, which I don't think is that strong a card, so that I have a CP for some of these other cards.
I like it. I move in here.
Everglade Ruins.
Oh no.
Gain a 2 loot. That's cool.
I mean, yeah.
Hopefully some healing.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2. That's a +2 damage token. I'll take that.
What's a 12? That looks like 1 gold.
1 whole gold. Yep.
Amazing.
And then
But
spawn
the
a blue minion and it
Bad
gains
part
first strike.
of first strike
Oh,
seems
boy.
really bad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's doing it.
It already had first strike, so at
Okay.
least that didn't do anything.
That feels good.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay. So the Dark Panther set its health to 9 and CP to 4, and then I guess I'm going to go straight into its shred?
Yeah, it's not going to shred. It's fine.
No, totally. Then what are the odds that I roll 3 of the most common dice face?
You're really good at rolling the vortexes and the red ones, so you're fine.
You know what else feels good? Is on a 3 of a kind it inflicts bleed, and you're maxed.
Yeah, this is great. It's all good.
Only
See, I
rolled
told
1.
you.
Wow.
You're really good at rolling the other ones.
There it is, though.
Oh my god.
And that's it. Well, the 3 of a kind doesn't matter, but all right.
Alright, so it's trying to do 8 damage.
That's
to me
8
here.
damage. You can defend.
I'll
We're gonna
duel.
duel. Okay. It rolls a 5, 4.
Okay, so I do 1 back to it.
Okay.
And
And then there's 8 damage coming your way. Well, this is why I sold a card.
Yeah, I saw.
Not this time. I'll prevent
Thank you.
6.
Thank you so much. It still might not save. I mean, I have to spend this salve, otherwise
Yeah.
I'd be pretty toast.
You can also, before it's your turn, you're gonna bye that a poison.
Yeah, I am. Instant bye-buying.
2 CP is so expensive,
So
but
expensive, but worth it.
gotta get rid of it somehow.
All right, here I go again on my own. I'm gonna do.
Are you, before you do anything else, are you spending a
I'm
salve?
spending a salve
Okay.
for 4 health.
4 health is all.
That's all. The sad news is you have to go get a salve right now, and I can't.
I don't have to. I could go get that one so that you could get a salve. Could be something we consider.
Not a bad idea. Start of my turn, I'm going to roll 3 dice for bleeding. I get hit by 2 and clear 1.
All right,
on my way.
Yep.
And so that's 3 damage total with the poison.
Now you need to fucking kill this thing.
Oh, I'm gonna kill this thing. It's gonna get killed so hard. Draw a card.
Did you take a reload for the turn?
I have not yet.
Love that.
And speaking of reloads...
You are entangled, unfortunately.
I am. It is unfortunate. But I will spend my 2 CP I just gained.
Okay.
To pop down. Quick draw 2!
Ooh, okay. That does greatly increase your chances of one-shotting it. When you have a reroll on both of those, yeah.
That's what I gotta do.
Yep.
Do I want to play or sell this card? What do we think of roulette here? It's deal 2 damage, inflict knockdown, inflict bounty for 1 cost. Do you think this is just worth selling for the 1 CP so I could 6 it if I need to?
Oh. I mean, but also, because its defense roll just potentially inflicts bleed.
Yeah.
So, like, if you did just inflict a bounty with that, then suddenly Fan the Hammer kills it. Although, I guess your reloads, you don't even need something. Yeah.
I think I'll just roll in.
Okay.
I should get all 5 dice, though.
Yep, that's a good idea.
Alright, yeah, I just need, like, a take cover, or a Fan the Hammer, or a showdown. Any of those would be pretty good right now. None of those are those things, however.
And you only have 1 more roll.
Yeah, so I think I just keep the 1, 2, 3.
Okay, because that's at least revolver.
So I'm gonna do a thing.
Yep.
And hopefully I at least get another bullet or some other things. Like another 4 would be great. Or a 4 would be great.
Oh, I think the full revolver is fine.
Okay, so I do 5 damage. I will spend 1 reload to start. On a 5 or 6, this dies, and I do get a reroll.
You did it.
I did it.
Well, wait. That puts you up at 8 damage total. You're still shy, right? Oh, it's at 8. What happened? How did we take it? How did it take 1 damage again? Oh, your failed duel, right? Forgot about that. Lovely.
All right,
it's
it
gonna
does
get its
still need
defense
to
roll.
defend.
Yeah. So let's just see if it puts another bleed on you.
Please, no. It does.
It does. Yeah. Here you go.
Oy.
But your entangle is gone. So that's something.
good.
Yeah.
And even if I bleed and poison, I will still live.
Yep.
With 1 health.
Well, you did it. You killed it. We get 2 loot.
I did do it. Alright, I need a heal.
Here, I'm holding it so you'll discard it. I rolled a 10. That's a heal. I heal for 3. I'm at 18. I wish I could send you some of these.
I know, me too.
A 10. You also heal 3.
Wow, that's huge.
That is big.
Huge. Some might say.
Clinging to life here.
Desperately clinging to life.
So what do you think? Should I go in here to leave you a salve space? Yeah, probably.
I mean, or you could jump into the 4 if you want to deal with the 4 for a few rounds on your own so that I could jump up here and get a 5 heal on the salve.
That actually is maybe not a bad idea.
Yeah, because I'm fine with you getting the salve if it means that my salve is going to be even more effective.
But I'd still rather you got both of these.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I was thinking I could go here and you could start the 5 and hopefully I kill this fast and join. Or start the 4, rather. No? Okay.
The only way I'd see it is if you went in here, I went up there and one shot.
Alright, YOLO.
Yeah,
there we go.
Let's go.
I gained my 3rd salve for some reason. And
I'm so jealous.
Valley of Bones. I'm going to gain 2 CP.
Nice.
Roll a die, gain gold equal to the value, but receive half the value as damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Low roll.
Yeah. Well, we get 6 gold, and I take 3 damage.
Yikes. Well, better you than me there.
And then let's find out our boss tier minion, the Raging Berserker. It has a King's token and first strike. Oh no. Okay, so this uses these chaos tokens. Its attack rolls 2 dice plus 1 more for each chaos that it has and deals damage equal to that total roll value. And if it fails its offensive roll, it gains a chaos. And on defense...
Fails an offensive roll.
That's interesting. I don't know what unique defense means. If you receive any damage as part of an opponent's offensive roll phase, gain chaos. This applies even when attacked with an ultimate ability. I guess they call it unique defense to tag that it applies even to an ultimate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, it goes first. So,
here I go.
Roll for it. It's looking for 3 swipes and a chaos.
All right, I can miss that, right? Well, I started pretty good.
Yeah,
but
just don't get 2 more swipes. I don't like our odds here. Well,
okay. It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. It did.
Okay. So it doesn't have any chaos tokens yet. So now roll 2d6 to see its damage.
Okay. So it does...
Just rolling 2 dice plus 1 more for each chaos token it has.
Okay, and deal damage equal to the total roll.
Yep.
7.
All right.
Pretty average.
Yep. It's exactly average. That puts me at 8 already.
What's your defense?
My defense is going to be to roll 4 dice for Mortal Flesh. I would love to get it bleeding. That does inflict a bleed on 2 claws, and I steal 1 health per droplet rolled. So,
Nice.
I didn't set its dial up yet. It has 4 CP and 30 health. It's down to 29.
Nice.
And I stole that health, so I'm up to 9.
Healthier than I.
Okay, it gains a chaos when I attack it at all, though.
That's less good.
Yep. I mean, so there's something to be said for these abilities that just gain me some blood power and like set me up for a big attack later.
Yeah, definitely.
And don't power it up. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'll consider that. But let's get into. Do I spend a salve just to be safe? Probably. I have 3.
Yeah.
If I'm needing the 3rd one to revive you at 1 hit point a 3rd time, I think that we are pretty host. So
Totally.
I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna be precious. I'm gonna spend a salve. Heal for 5 here, so I'm at 14.
And did you take your poison and bleed stuff at the beginning? Of
Not yet. We're not to that step yet.
oh yeah, you stuff.
But now we're to that step. So I will roll for 2 bleeds.
Clear up.
Nope. 2 damage from 3 total damage from those in the poison. Ow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I could have mesmerized that. No, I could. Oh yeah, I should have mesmerized that chaos on its roll next time. It'll be more powerful. That'll be the one I want to fuck up. Okay, so. Shoot, did I already take a CP for the turn?
Yeah.
I think a 2 is... 3 feels like a lot. I don't think I should be at 3. Okay. Well...
Well, wait. No, I think you were at 2, and then you just took the 3rd.
Yeah, I thought maybe I had already bumped it from 1 to 2.
Oh, no. I think you were at 2. I'm not positive.
I have a Tippet and a Samesies, so maybe I just... ult. Yeah. I wouldn't kill him. But yeah, all I have is dice manipulation stuff, so I'm going straight into combat. That's not very ulty. I mean, I think I just save a droplet and roll the rest, because I was saying that I don't mind some of these like non-attack things.
Yeah.
Like Sanguimancy or Presence or Draw Blood.
That's fair.
Yeah. A second one.
Now we're getting interesting.
Yeah. So undefendable damage serves no purpose here.
No.
So Bloodthirst is fine. I don't want to spend both of these cards just to get to Bloodthirst, though. Just gain 2 blood power and deal 5 undefendable.
I feel like you almost just
I could just tip it into a Rend.
Well, you still have 1 more reroll.
True, but I could risk not being.
5.
I risk not being able to tip it into a Rend if I take that reroll.
Yeah.
I guess I could Samesies it, but Samesies is more powerful than Tip It, I think.
Yeah, but you also are just gonna roll a Rend, and it'll be fine.
True. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
See?
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. All right.
Seems great.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I'll do Rend 2. Deal 6 damage, plus I'm rolling 5 dice for additional effects. The claws each add a damage, so we're at 9 on a gaze. Wow, that's the perfect roll for
that
us,
was the perfect
because
roll.
you can only get the benefit of 1 of each of these. I gain a blood power from the droplet, and the gaze draws me a card.
Amazing.
Which is triple up.
Ooh. Tasty.
You know what? That's red. I can play it now. I'll go ahead and do it, because you never know if I get like a 1 CP attack modifier that I just want to pile onto this or something.
Yeah.
Well, Next, I will double up 4, roll a die to see whether I draw 2 or 3 cards. So I still have 9 damage coming his way as I get rid of these dice. Don't forget it's got 9 damage. That's going to draw me 3 cards.
Oh my god.
All of a sudden.
Alright, transfer all the statuses from us, please.
Actually...
Oh?
Let's see here. So I got my recall scroll, which can choose a card from my discard pile and put it in my hand. So I do have a transference in there. I would have to sell some cards to then afford it, but I could like transfer your poison.
What's this one?
Strength Serum?
Oh no.
Nah.
This one.
Oh, Purge.
Wasn't this
roll
one
3 dice?
really good?
Roll 3 dice for every 4 through 6 rolled. You may remove a status effect token from a chosen player. I think transference is better. Garrett, like this could remove 0 on a bad roll, and it sends the poison to the berserker. Like
okay, yeah, I'm with you.
But I don't have to do that now. Let me finish resolving this attack. So I'm dealing 9 damage.
Can transfer the chaos.
I guess. Are you coming into this fight? What are you doing?
I'm probably gonna pop up to get the salve first, just to let you know.
So there's no real reason for me to like spend all my tokens and make this an attack where maybe you would close it out next time, because if the next turn against this is my turn, I could spend them then. Yeah. So, all right, so we'll just keep it at 9 damage, and okay, so back to my second main phase, I guess. Let me. Yeah, now I have so many cards. Wow, that's exciting. So recall scroll 3. I'm gonna get transference back. And then I need to sell 2 cards to afford transference.
Vegas, baby?
Oh, right. Vegas, baby. I'll play that. Roll a die, gain half its value as CP. Okay. Got the 2 right there. Didn't have to sell anything. I will spend that 2 on transference. Transfer your poison to the Raging Berserker.
You're a hero.
Okay. And then do I want to... I probably want to sell a card just to have a CP for a couple of these.
Probably.
So... I don't think it's that impactful to upgrade my glamour this game at this point, so
okay.
Boom. 1 CP. I will pass the turn to you, Kyle.
Okay. Here I go into this salve, which I will almost definitely immediately spend.
Unless this one just says heal 20.
Ooh.
The Citadel. Gain 2 CP.
I'm good with 2 CP.
All heroes choose and discard half their cards rounded up, then draw 2. Wow. Well, I'm glad I sold and used a bunch of that windfall I had.
Okay. I will gladly discard 1 card and draw 2. Seems fantastic. Oh.
Yeah. I'm having to discard some good stuff, but discard 2, draw 2. Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, I got some good cards.
I like the cards I drew.
Me too.
Okay, and you're drawing a blue minion.
Blue minion. Oh no, he's a first striker!
Oh boy.
Scary.
Trickster. 8 health, 4 CP. That's what the dials are already at. Look at you.
I did it.
And it goes straight into playtime, huh?
Yeah, it tries to play.
Boy, before you can spend the salve. Right?
Yeah.
Or no, actually, I don't... Do you have a reference for the...
I do.
Let's see if you can spend the salve first.
Spend a salve, refer to scenario card.
Yeah, you spend the salve before their turn if they have first strike.
Okay,
yeah, so do you want to do it now for 5? Yeah.
So I'm up to
13. Easy. You're good.
I'm fine. Here, have my last salve.
Jeez. Okay. And yeah, we are going to have a hard time with the next boss fight if we're carrying no salves in there too. And we started with 5 because of our many failures leading up to this one. It's a rough game.
It's a tough game, turns out.
Okay, playtime. It's looking for 1 swipe, 2 vortexes, and a chaos. So
close.
It's just going for the chaos here. Whoops. Ah! I dropped a die.
Well, I guess it doesn't get it anymore.
Well, I will find that after. I'm going to just use my own die and translate the numbers. And, well, I got it on its own die.
Yep.
That was just its second roll, right? As far as messing with that.
Ugh. It's going to steal the CP? That's brutal.
Yeah, what happens? It does 4 undefendable damage and rolls a die to potentially steal CP and or...
before it can
discards.
do anything too crazy, I'm going to play Campfire, which is an immediate action. I can choose 3 heroes to draw 1 card, and may choose the same hero twice. So, how many cards do you have?
I have 4.
Okay, why don't you draw 1, I'll draw 2.
Sounds good. Ooh. This is a good card.
Yeah, these were good cards as well. Alright, so some new cards. Let's see what he does to me. So rolling 1 die.
Oh, yeah.
And ideally, I think it's that one. Yeah.
It's a swipe, it's going to steal 2 CP.
Have none.
You don't have any.
No,
well
I just
played.
campfired it.
Yeah,
Way.
well played. Okay, so it's 4 undefendable damage.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's
fine.
Just undid my, heal. It's fine. Almost undid it.
Honestly, that's like the weakest hit we've taken this game.
No, that was really fine.
All right, fuck it up.
All right, I'm gonna fuck it up. But first, it fucks me up with some bleeds.
Oh yeah, 3 bleeds.
3 bleeds.
You cleared 1, took damage from 2.
Okay. Also gained a combat point for the beginning, and then I gain a reload, a card, and another combat point. Okay. I'm gonna cycle, try again, because it's not that good. Ooh, I like getting paid, so I will.
Oh, I just realized that the Berserker should have a Chaos token from my hitting it, so
yes.
There it is.
That is true. Alright, I'm gonna mess this thing up. What are your status effects look like?
And its defense roll has a pretty decent shot of preventing 3 damage. So you want to go undefendable or deal 11 would be the way to kill it.
Understood. Alright, I think I'm gonna spend 2 and play out my Deadeye here.
Ooh, okay.
So now I have another way to...
Deadeye is 8 undefendable damage instead of 6.
Yeah, which is
you love
exactly
a 2 damage upgrade, yeah.
exactly the thing I need here. So if I get Deadeye, amazing. Mm-hmm. I do have a 6 in hand to maybe help me get there.
Maybe.
But I also have a bunch of reloads, and I should be able to kill this guy, it feels like to me.
I feel like you should.
I never took the 2 damage from my bleeding.
Oh, yeah. Down to 7 already. Man.
Yeah. It's, we're clinging.
Yep.
We're clinging, and that's all I can say. 5, 6, 3, 1, and a smattering of icons. It makes it a pistol whip. That's not very good. Is this just a full reroll except for the 6?
I think so.
Yep, me too. So ideally we can get Deadeye 2 here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be in pretty good shape. Not amazing.
I'm scared. The Raging Berserker has first strike. I could just die on my turn.
Where are you at? 11?
11. It's going to roll 3 dice against me. And add them up.
That's true. I mean, you can spend a salve.
Yeah, I probably should.
Yeah, you should. Jesus, what am I doing here? This is awful. I think I'm just going to re-roll all of them again. And certainly I'll get something great.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I hate it, though.
Yeah, this is rough.
Okay.
Roll good.
I'm going to roll great. I did roll pretty fucking great.
You did. Yeah.
6 it.
Okay.
Boom.
Deadeye.
Got him.
Snipes him for exact lethal, right? 8 damage.
Yeah.
So the knockdown doesn't matter.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, let's roll some more heals on our tier 2 loot here.
Yeah. Tier 2, we want what? 9 and 10s are heals?
9 and 10s are always the heals, yeah. I rolled a 1. That's plus a damage.
That's pretty good. Rolled a 13, that's gold.
That's 2 gold.
Okay. Hey, we just got 5 more gold.
Oh yeah, we crossed 30? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good amount of gold at least.
Yeah, well you rolled 6
we just have to
3 days.
survive the crawl.
I do have one more thing to do on my turn.
Okay.
And that's going to be play Get Out of Here 2, and I'm going to remove your poison and a bleed.
Ooh.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That's pretty big.
I thought so.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, I was going to maybe spend blood power to clear that, but you kind of, if I don't have to, then you've basically given me 2 blood power, which is very strong. So, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
In return, actually no, I shouldn't. I was going to play my health potion, but I should save it to play on my turn in case he hits me for 18.
Sure. I like that.
So, because he could hit me for 18.
It is technically possible.
Here at the top of my turn, I will spend a salve. So that puts me up to 16. I can't believe that I'm spending salves now after for half this game, I was like, we should just give them all to Kyle. But now I'm glad I have them.
Well, you've been rocking against a level 4 by yourself, so
yeah.
I give you the credit.
This Berserker takes 1 from the poison, and would you roll a die for its bleed?
Why would you do this?
Yeah.
You mixed all your dice together.
It clears the bleed. Damn.
Oh, wait. No, sorry. I rolled your die, see?
Oh, so we're not counting it? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
It has to be its own die.
Oh, then it bleeds.
Doesn't get it.
Fair enough. Okay. All right, now roll for its 3 swipe and a chaos objective.
I'll just miss.
That'd be lovely.
I didn't
There's the
miss.
3 swipes.
All right, but 1 chaos on 2 dice is harder.
Yeah.
I did it.
I'll spend my mesmerize. Let's roll. If I roll a 5 or 6, I force a reroll.
I like it.
That's a 5.
Okay.
Reroll that 6. Okay, but then he has one more try.
I mean, hey.
Yeah?
This is fine. It misses.
Wow. So
Gains chaos.
So do you remember? It's going to spend its King's Hand token to try again. Does it
Right.
also trigger its passive for the failure?
I think it's when it would fail. It does this and sees if it still failed.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
No, I agree. This must happen before. I think before. Otherwise, it could like trigger that twice in a turn, which feels busted.
It might be able to.
Let me see if this and this rulebook, when it comes down to timing minutiae, is not always perfect. So, but where does it talk about King's Hand tokens?
Right there.
When no ability is activated, if they fail for any reason, roll 1 chaos die, use the King's Hand token.
I think it says start a new offensive roll.
Let's see the King's Hand tokens. Where does it talk about?
Let's see if I can.
To see scenario card to determine successful roll value. What does it say happens when they?
If no abilities activated, right?
Does it list it on there? Or where does it actually talk about what the impacts? It talks about rolling them.
Max tokens used per turn.
Token. Boy, I should have paused for this. This is weird.
What's the top of it? Or what's the number 4 say? No ability activated.
Yeah, when no ability is activated, if the boss or minion fails to activate an ability during their offensive roll phase for any reason, remove any status effects that would go away at the end of the roll phase. Roll a chaos die. A successful King's Hand roll gives the boss minion another offensive roll phase. Oh, that does answer it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, wow. All right. So, this redo, I could have fucked myself, because this redo, now if it hits, will be with an extra die of damage.
Yep. Let's just hope it misses on the...
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, it could miss on the King's Hand. So
it needs to roll a 1 or a 2, otherwise
to
it
miss.
does do it.
We need it to roll a 1 or a 2.
Yes, we do.
It's a 6.
It does another offensive roll.
All right, bring it on.
If
If it misses again, that would be nice.
It would be nice. I'll just roll exactly how well I did last time.
I can't believe that my Mesmerize has succeeded twice, even though ultimately it still hasn't been like a giant effect on the game. Oh, I got it. All right, roll 4 dice to add up its damage.
Oh no.
Oh no is right.
Oh no.
I'm at 16. This could be as low as 4. Just roll 4.
I don't want to look. Oh,
you know what?
I saw all
9.
swipes.
9.
I'm gonna take it.
I will accept 9.
9 is far below.
I don't
the
have
average.
to do anything about that.
The average roll was 14 there.
Yeah.
That's a very good roll.
Okay. Okay, so I take the 9 because my defense doesn't prevent damage, but I do defend against this.
I like that.
So I am rolling 4 dice.
Nice.
Let's steal some health here. That gains some blood power, which is also pretty good. That's all that did.
Okay.
Unless I wanted to use better D3 to set the dice values to anything I want, but I was saving that for one of your duels.
That's right.
So, okay. All right, my turn now. That was all the minions' turn, so...
Oh, also, I never discarded this thing, but it's gone.
Oh, right. Let me roll a die for my bleed. Come on, 5 or 6. 5 clears it. And take
Hey, you're welcome for clearing the
anything
rest
matter?
of those
Yeah,
stats
thank
effects.
you. Ooh. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I might kill it here.
I love to hear that.
I will play Bloodletting. I'm just going to give... That just says gain 1 CP and 1 blood power, so that's giving me as much firepower as I can. I wish I had another card to give me another 1. But if I did something like... something that gains me a blood power and does damage, which could be Rend or Bloodthirst, it's possible that I just deal 18. We will see.
We sure will.
Alright, I'm going to go to my roll. Okay. That's not much. Oh, that's a small straight. That's Possess.
Oh.
And with two rolls to go for a large straight, which gains blood power, deals 8. I think that's great, actually. So I'm going to keep the small straight and see if I can get to the large, and I should have...
Oh, you have pretty good odds.
Do I have a 6-it? What do I have? Because, let's see, I have a Samesies. That doesn't help me get a straight. I do have a 6-it.
Okay.
And it's a loot 6-it that doesn't even cost combat points. So.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you have this in the bag.
Totally. I rolled it anyway. Okay. Blood magic. Yeah, undefendable doesn't... Okay, I was about to be like, I shouldn't have spent that mesmerize because you can spend mesmerize to make this undefendable, but who cares about undefendable? So, I gain a blood power.
Love it.
I inflict a bleed.
Love that.
I deal 8 damage. So let me take a quick look at this. 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, this is perfect, actually.
Let's rock.
So, I don't even have to spend one of these for its +2, I don't think. These damage tokens put it at 11. And then I have this loot card, Empowered. Increase your attack damage by 2 for each upgraded ability you have, a maximum of 6. So that took it to 17, and he's poisoned. He'll die at the start of his turn. I'm feeling solid about that.
And you heal 17.
I also heal
the buried lead here.
Minor detail. I'm going to spend my blood power to heal 17. Yeah. Putting me at 24.
I'm so jealous. I love the Vampire Lord for the crawls. The healing is
super
crazy.
Good for the crawls.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was very good.
That was the dream. When I got this empowered loot, I was like, I'm going to use that for some giant heals. I didn't even have to spend most of this CP. And actually, since my entire hand only costs 2, what am I saving anything for? Well, we're talking about it. I will play Health Potion 2 to heal you for 3.
Yay! Thanks, my hero.
That's returning the favor for you clearing my poison.
You betcha.
Whew. Okay, I haven't even applied the damage to the dial. It's at 1, so it's guaranteed to die to its poison. Which does mean that my next turn will just be a turn of, like... Sitting, which is kind of weird. Yeah. Because you basically have to... Well, if you want the turn of sitting, you could move here and have it die on your turn.
I love that idea. I love to sit.
It's your turn now, so it's up to you if that's what you're doing.
It's totes what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm going to sit. I'm going to move here. I'm going to...
So it goes first.
Yeah, it goes first. What happens if it dies before I do anything?
I think you still take a turn.
Oh, that's great.
Right? Yeah. I don't see any reason why not.
So I move here.
I mean, what is this? Let's see. Because we've now done the minion battle step because you were engaged, and that it doesn't say in the hero step like only if engaged still. Yeah. So, so it dies. We get a legendary loot roll, which means it's not going to be anything helpful for now. But
maybe for later.
Hopefully, good loot. We might pull this off.
Don't say that right now.
We really need to get more. We need to get you healed a lot more.
Yeah, I'm still very, very fragile.
Oh man. Okay.
This is a good play to come here.
Yeah. And okay, so legendary loot roll. I roll an 11, which is a rare. Whoa.
I roll a 1. That's a common.
It's a common. Here you go.
Boo. My legendary rolls have not been the ones.
Oh man. Okay. I can't believe this scheme is still going. I thought we were gonna lose
here.
Yeah,
me too. Yeah, the Cobra seemed like, oh, we're done.
Yep. So you're rolling for your bleed. You cleared 1.
Okay.
Took 1 damage.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Here you are. 1 damage for 2 CP in a card feels great.
Yep.
Will I use this now? Sure. I'll just upgrade. my main phase too.
Nice.
All right, that was my turn.
Okay, so here's the plan until we go through the portal. Is on all 3 of these, I go in, it doesn't have first strike, and we kill it in 2 turns so that it never attacks you.
I love it.
That's the game plan, is none of these have first strike.
I mean, what about this one, though? You forgot one.
Oh, you know what? We'll see whether, yes, I want the 5 campaign points for the full
but I'd also
isolation,
rather live.
but we'll see what our state is at that time. I think for now, we enjoy the fact that we can skip that. In fact, we don't even... This is a little more tantalizing just because it also has the loot, but maybe even that we skip.
Yeah.
For now, I will run into here. We'll start with a tier 3 loot. Let's roll you some heals. Roll a 10.
Okay. I will roll a 10.
14 is gold, 3 gold.
Okay.
And I roll an 18.
Oh,
that's a rare card? Okay. There's a lot of loot cards here.
Yeah. I have 1 epic.
I have an epic and 3 rares.
I have an epic and 2 commons.
Okay. Now what do we have? Scorched Mesa, 3 gold.
Okay.
Oh
You just
boy.
got more gold.
Any hero discards a salve, alternatively roll a die and potentially take a burn and discard, potentially receive 8 damage, or on a 5 through 6 gain loot.
Well,
It would have to be my last salve, which really, hopefully with my 24 health and my potential to use the time I have on my health dial to charge up and heal one more time this game, this maybe represents reviving you, right? Which sounds like something that is definitely going to happen in the final boss fight, is needing to revive you.
yeah.
So do I roll the die?
It feels...
What does burn do again?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Wow, you just take 2 during the... It's a double poison. No inherent way to clear it.
I do have a way to clear status effect in my hand right now.
That would be another good one to transference. 2 per turn to the boss.
Yeah, I don't have transference, but yes, you're right.
Okay, I think I roll the die.
Okay.
Because I also...
You're just going to roll a 5 or 6 and then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
So that's a burn.
That's burn and I have to discard a card. Ow. Okay.
Ugh.
Probably better than taking 8 damage if you can help me clear this. I don't currently have any ways to. It's going to be a Samesies that I have to discard, which is a good card.
It is.
Okay, and Purple Minion is... Hey, no first strike. Plan is going
Perfectly.
swimmingly. It has 2 This is the Onibaba. 2 combat points. 14 health. I don't think we've seen this before.
No.
It's
cool.
Malice. Oh boy, it steals health. Okay, well...
Okay.
My turn, though. So,
Let's wreck it.
I'll take my upkeep. I take 2 damage from this burn.
Alright, hopefully that's the only time you hit it.
Yeah.
And just to be clear, my status effect is clearing every status effect on you, so try not to pump yourself up too much.
Oh, that's good
Just
to
to
know.
know.
Okay, so I don't want a bunch of blood power, or if I
Yeah.
get them, I'll spend them. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That is very good to know. All right.
Is it 3 blood power to clear a thing?
2 blood power to clear a status effect. Oh,
so
yeah.
that's another
So
way
if
to
I
do
get a
it.
couple blood power, that's what I would just do. Yeah, so
Yeah.
like Bloodthirst would be solid.
Yeah, it would.
All the other cards in my hand cost 0, so I guess I'm going to spend my 2 CP to upgrade Bloodthirst. Now it gains 3 blood power and deals 6 undefendable damage. And it adds
Amazing.
this hemorrhage if I fall short of it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Alright. Seems like
Okay.
you want to just roll some droplets here.
I think I just want to roll some droplets. Ideally 5 of them. There's 1.
Okay.
Unless I want to go for a straight. What's its defense? 3 dice steal a health per vortex, so it on average steals a health. That's not terrible. But yeah, I'm gonna just be greedy. Go for droplets. Go for it. Those aren't droplets. Maybe I pivot to a straight now with a 2, 3, 4. I just don't want to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this result would just be, what, a gouge for 3 damage? That doesn't feel right.
A presence.
No, that's
two-
not presence.
2.
Oh, it's draw blood to gain 2 blood power. Maybe that's what I would do rather than give it a defense roll.
Yeah.
I think I go for the straight.
Okay.
Well, that's a
Hey,
glamour.
That's it.
Yeah.
Woof.
Unless I want to 6 it to get Sanguimancy and just heal 3, gain 3 blood power.
I mean, that also clears
Is
your
that
burn.
better than dealing 4 undefendable damage to it? I don't know. I'd like to set it up where you can kill it.
know,
Remember, that's the whole plan.
Yeah, that is the plan.
So I think I'll take Glamour.
Okay.
So I gain a CP, I gain Mesmerize, and I deal 4 undefendable damage. So it's at 10.
Okay. And then it goes.
And yeah, roll for it. It needs 4 vortexes. It might. Oh, what happens if it fails? It steals a health and inflicts hex, which I would have to refresh myself on what it does.
But honestly,
probably better.
Honestly, it seems great because you could probably like use your Mesmerize maybe to stop it, and then I can clear both hex and burn.
Let's never plan on the Mesmerize because I have to even succeed at a roll.
No, I'm aware. All right, well, it's halfway there.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's almost there. Come on, fail.
Well, I'll spend my Mesmerize, I guess.
Yeah.
I will roll a die on a 5 or 6. Nope. Okay. So its Malice ability, it rolls at 1 die to see what it does. So go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
That's the best outcome, I think. 6 undefendable damage.
Okay.
Because the other ones were steal 4 or steal 5 health, and that's
that's
no
pretty
good.
bad.
Yep.
Okay.
So no matter what, you're never rolling defense against this. Damn.
That's crazy.
Yep. That's its turn. Yeah, it's to you.
All right. I gain 2 CP and a card. Oh, hello. And I'll rock in.
Okay.
Right into rolls.
Here you are. Hello.
He just needs what?
It's 10 health. So.
What for you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I mean, most of my things can do 10 health with 2 rerolls in pocket.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa. That's almost take cover.
Yeah, it's not much else.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's just 5s. That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, take cover is good.
Take cover is good. So maybe I just roll for it.
Yeah, just roll a bullet on the next 2 rolls. You got it. Okay.
All right. I gain evasive, which again, in my desperate I never rolled for bleed. Let me do that real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I clear it.
Nice.
Yes. All right, so I would do 5 damage. I will spend a reload to see if I can do some more.
I'll get 4 of these out of here for you.
Thank you. 3. I think I'll re-roll it.
Okay. 6. Nice.
All right.
So you're up to 8 damage you're dealing.
All right, now I just need to roll a 3 or a 4.
It would be great if you can get to 11 because it does steal some health on defense.
That's true. All right, just another 6 then.
You did. Okay.
11.
We still have to roll its defense. If it steals 2 health, it clings to life, which would suck.
Yep.
But, well, no buts about it. Let's just roll not that. Not that! You killed it. The plan is working, Kyle.
Beautifully, might I add. And I even got a positive status effect.
You did.
And cleared my bleed out of that turn.
Wow. Okay, so she's defeated. We roll on loot table 3.
Okay.
Next part of the plan is roll some healing, Kyle.
Okay. Let's do a 10 or 11.
It's 15. That's
some
3
more
gold.
gold.
Yeah, and I roll a 1. That's plus 2 damage. I'll
Honestly,
take that.
the low rolls are fine. All right, we're at 40 gold.
Wow.
We got lots of gold.
There's a lot of gold.
This coin purse has been amazing,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
The feeling of me just being able to play every card in my hand is pretty great.
I'd say, I can imagine. Yeah.
Highly recommend coin purse.
Now you need some more card draw loot so that you can have something to spend all the money on all the time.
Honestly. Yeah.
Speaking of which, though, were you going to clear my burn before my turn? Because I would still take you up on that.
Yeah, I'll clear all your status effects.
What status effects? Oh, no,
I'll do
clears...
that in the main phase, right? Because we don't gain loot until the end.
We gain loot...
I also could have just done it in my first main phase. I just forgot.
That's true.
Honest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. We'll fudge it. Say you did it in the first main phase. That way I keep my plus 2 damage.
The only other card I have was 1 CP, so
Right.
there was no reason to hold it.
Okay. Well, to me then, I think we ignore the blues.
Yeah.
Or at least for another one. After this one, if we come out of the next one with like higher health than we started with, or something crazy like that, then we can go do the blues. But
yeah, no,
I would rather win the scenario than get a perfect clear, or try for a perfect clear. And
yeah,
lose it.
5 points isn't worth anything if you fail and lose 10.
Right. Okay. In fact, I don't think you even get the 5.
Well, no,
you
that's,
just lose
that was
10.
the point.
I thought you were saying like it would be a net -5, but it wouldn't even be.
No.
Okay, so the portal is open.
Let's go!
And the location is Ivory Woods, 3 gold.
Okay.
You and a chosen teammate each gain backstrike and 2 wither.
What's wither do?
I think it makes you do 1 less damage.
Ooh.
2 wither? Jeez.
Now I wish I still had my what status effects.
Yeah, really. Wither is... If a player with a wither token would deal damage as a result of their attack, reduce that damage by 1 per wither token. Yep. Brutal.
And there's no way to clear this inherently?
Not built into it. Nope. That's rough.
Woof.
Okay.
This might be a tough one to come back from.
Well, it's a black root elf attacking. It's got 2 CP and 15 health. No first strike. Plan is still working out.
Less so now that we're withered, but yes.
That's fine. I'm just going to blast it for 1,000,000.
Is it from an offensive roll to wither? Or any damage?
As a result of your attack, yeah.
Okay. Yep. So
Okay.
back strike and my dual.
So it's my turn. Ooh.
Yeah.
I got get that out of here. It removes 2 status effect tokens from a chosen player.
That's pretty good.
Do we have a strong preference to which of us? Like, I mean, I guess it's me.
I think you just do a little bit more damage.
What's here's my one concern. What does bounty say? Do you have to deal damage to get the CP? Because if withers are reducing all of your abilities that do 1 undefendable to 0, like, are you not getting the bounty CP?
When a player afflicted with this token is attacked by an opponent.
Okay. So it doesn't matter if you land 0. Okay.
Correct.
So, alright, yeah, I guess I'll use it on myself.
I like it.
Get rid of my 2 withers.
Good job.
Alright, now I just gotta blow this thing up.
Agreed.
Okay. Here goes something. That's something, alright.
Almost a large.
That's a draw blood. That's no good. Oh yeah, I wasn't looking at the numbers. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think I'll keep the 2, 3, 4 and roll for the rest. What's its defense? Oh, it could prevent half damage each.
Yeah, I was wondering, and pretty likely. That's a small.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll keep going, I guess. Okay. That's nothing. Okay.
Small.
Possess 2. So 8 damage, inflict bleed. Well, let's roll for its defense.
Yeah.
And then I'll decide whether I'm going to spend the token stuff when we know if it's halving it. So 5 dice on 2 vortexes, cut it in half.
Got it.
Damn it. Okay,
Alright,
so I guess
seems
I
like
probably
4.
don't spend my +2.
Yeah.
So 4 damage gets through,
And you can bleed
and
it.
I bleed it, and that's it for my turn. So
Alright,
it
it
goes.
attacks.
It's gonna roll a die for its bleed.
Okay.
Takes the damage.
Does. Down to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Looking
it's
for
looking
straight,
for straight, so
it
it
keeps
takes the 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That was a weird roll.
Yep.
It keeps nothing.
Wow. Here we go.
Alright, just missed, dude.
Yeah.
It
Got a small
got a
straight.
small straight. Damn.
Inflict barbed vine and deal 8. Ouch.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big small straight there, friend.
Yep. 8 damage. And what does barbed vine do? There it is. You take a damage for each roll attempt beyond the first you decide to take. But it goes away at the end of a roll phase. So
Okay.
yeah. Okay, and then my defense. 4 dice. Let's steal some health. Let's just roll 4 droplets here. No, that's just going to inflict a 2nd bleed.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not great.
No.
Your turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna kill him.
Yeah, please. Just don't let it cut your damage in half. Kill it undefendably. Deadeye again.
Deadeye? Okay. You can try. There's no
Oh,
doubt
you're
that
only going to have
try.
1 reload, huh?
Yeah, that's the bad news.
Oh, and I'm sorry. I will definitely... I think it'll make it a lot easier for you to kill it if I use my backstrike, right? Because
Yeah.
it just attacked me. I will roll a die and deal half its resulting damage.
1.
A damage. We'll take it.
We will take
It's at
it.
9.
Alright, I will draw a card, gain 2 CP, and reload.
Okay. You got to 9 it. You don't even have to 9 it, because it could bleed out if you could just 8 it.
I found my golden crown.
Oh, no. Are you selling it?
Yeah.
Or recycling
I'm
it?
just gonna cycle
Okay.
it.
It costs 3 CP, geez.
Ooh, this is great. Prosperity. I will gain another CP. And draw a card.
Okay.
Ooh.
Something cool.
Something really good.
Does it just say, like, win the portal crawl?
Pretty much.
Yeah? Okay. You should probably play it then.
I have to wait till the next enemy.
Got it.
I mean, not win the particle crawl, but it's transference. So I could move some of my wither to the final boss.
Seems good.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
It sure does. Alright, but I just need to blow this guy up now.
Yeah, the problem, and we want you to blow it up so you don't get hit. The problem is then I have to go in and get that salve. We would rather you get it, but I don't.
It's fine.
That salve is probably...
I mean, or I drop it to perfectly 1, and then it bleeds out on its turn.
That would be lovely.
Yeah, that would be the ideal.
Okay, do that.
Okay. I'll try.
Yeah.
Huh. 4, 6, 2, 1.
That's not very much.
That is not very much.
I think you really want the Deadeye here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't see much else that gets you to almost killing it, especially if it's defendable and it halves it, which is a pretty likely roll.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the 6.
Okay.
And then I'll redecide after this one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That's not
That's
very
not
close
much.
to take cover.
No. You need to roll that bullseye into a bullet for take cover.
Decent chance of that.
It's a 3-4 if you wanted to roll the other 3 dice, going for like at least a small straight. But yeah, that's not great.
It's also a pistol whip.
It is gain evasive, inflict knockdown, and 1 undefendable damage.
2 CP is the issue.
Yep.
Alright, so if I did pistol whip, there's still a chance I could... Oh, these withers. These withers are withering me away.
Yep.
There's still a chance I could get it within bleeding range.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Okay, maybe I just keep these 2 and then see if I don't know. What would I roll here? That'd be good. A 5 and a 3, and then I could potentially showdown.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
3 and a 4. No, same thing. Okay, I'm gonna pistol a bit.
Okay.
Again, evasive, which is good-ish.
Yep, you knock it down.
I knock it down, which is basically nothing.
And 1 undefendable damage, which currently the withers are making 0.
Zero.
-1, basically.
Alright, I will spend a reload. See if I can get a 6 here.
Not like that.
No. Alright,
Okay,
so now
you're
I'm up
back
to
up to 0.
0. So now I can't kill it, which is a bummer. I'm just deciding whether... So I have Empowered 2 in my hand, so I can do 6 damage to it right now.
Okay.
Which would still be undefendable, which is good. So he would be down to 3, and then potentially bleeds to take him down to, like, 1.
Yeah.
I think it's worthwhile. It's sad to use a big card on not the final boss.
Yeah, but it's plus 6 damage. Yeah,
Six.
that seems good. Okay,
Yeah,
so
hopefully I can
that's going to
evade it.
all go through.
Yep, so down to 3. And at the start of its turn,
If it-
roll 2 dice.
Yeah, if it attacks you, you might kill it on the backstrike. If you wanted to. Right? But actually we were talking about it dying on my turn being good, so...
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's roll for its bleeds. Both damage it. That's great.
If I just rolled better
Yeah.
on the reload, that would have killed it.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah, I had 2
Yep.
rolls, and it both were 1s or 2s.
Okay, then unfortunately it takes turn here. You've got 2 evasives.
I do.
It's going for straights, so it's going to keep a 2-4-5. That's not anything yet, but it's pretty good. It's not going to keep the 4-5. A nothing would be amazing.
Fail.
3
gets
and a
small.
5, so small straight. So it's going to inflict Barbed Vine on you and deal 8. But you can
I really
duel.
want to try to duel this away.
Rolled 4.
Oof. 5.
3. Well, hang on. Okay. I don't know. So I can let you change the value to anything you want, but... Oh, wait. You kill it here. If you fail.
If I fail, yeah.
That's interesting.
So I feel like I want to pass so I have it.
Yeah.
You know?
You want to roll your evasives, though?
Yeah, I'll roll evasives.
I'd rather let you have, like, a huge amount of damage coming from the boss.
Yeah. Not quite it. Come on, 1 or 2.
Oh, you did it. Evaded. Okay.
Evaded.
So you still took the barbed vine, but seems alright.
That's fine.
Okay.
Fine by me.
So that does kill it.
No. Wait, why?
Because you deal a damage to it when you're up from your duel.
No, don't. If I evade it, don't I not duel?
Well, I don't think we went... No, I think we saw the result of the duel before deciding whether to play evade. I don't think you can then go back and say, we didn't duel.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, so you did it. You killed it.
I did it.
Well done.
Thanks.
Yeah. After all that, you finally did kill it. Okay. It is dead. Let's just roll some healing.
Yeah, that'd be huge.
On the loot 3 table, I rolled a 4.
Ooh, 4 is nice.
That's a plus 3 damage. That is pretty nice.
I rolled an 11? No, that's gold.
11's 2 gold. 45, I think, is our record gold.
Yeah, we're getting up there.
I mean, we're going in, right?
We don't have a choice, right? Oh, I mean, I guess
other than we could,
pivot back.
like, I would rather you get that salve, but I don't think it's worth, like, going to these locations just to try to manipulate turn order.
Yeah.
And taking hits along the way.
I mean, the issue is that you're at 8 health right now. You're not super
I have a
healthy.
salve I can spend.
That's true.
Right, so I'm in pretty good shape.
Okay.
So it'd be nice, so then if we have to take several attacks, more of them go to me. If I
Yeah.
go in first, I'll have the salves. That's...
And you'll have 2 salves.
It is what it is, I guess. All right.
So you want to spend a salve before jumping in?
It comes after jumping in.
No, move and explore first.
No, you can spend it at the start of the minion battle stage.
Oh, also.
So, going in, it's the boss portal. I gain 2 CP for going in. We get 3 gold. And then we are spawning a tier 4 minion with an extra King's Hand token.
Yikes.
It only has 25 health. The Goblin Horde. 25 is low for these.
Yeah, that's true.
They've
been at 30. Oh, it has a unique defense.
Okay, it does have a unique defense. All damage received as a oh no, has 25 health. Damage received on opponents' attacks is reduced to a maximum of 6. Oh no.
That means...
Well, bleeds and stuff will be really valuable.
Yeah.
But brutal. Whew. And then on Swarm, it needs 5 swipes. It might fail, but it deals damage equal to half its health rounded up. If the damage is less than or equal to 5, it becomes undefendable. Okay.
This is interesting. And on a failed offensive roll, it heals 3.
It heals 3 and removes all positive stat effects from the active player.
Oh, great.
Well, I'll spend a salve. Especially because here, it could attack me for a whole lot this turn.
Yeah.
So, I'm up to 14, because salves heal 6 right now.
Yeah, they do.
Well, having this plus 5 damage in my pocket felt great until now I'm capped to 6.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't even know what you'd want to do then. You'd want to do something like on my board. Like, I should have these.
Yeah, something like Rend that does 6 damage and extra, like, yeah, these things that, or inflict bleed. I don't know. I mean, I guess let me start my turn.
See what you're handed.
Yeah, I also have this barbed vine. Well, oh jeez, this is like, I don't need CP right now, but I have getting paid. No, yeah, I can't cycle that. Getting paid, so I'm up to 7 CP. Honestly, I don't need the CP if we come across a discard effect somehow. Maybe I'd rather have a card I don't need in hand. So I'll change my mind on that. But then...
I don't know how we would come across a discard effect.
Then I am going to...
But sure.
Yeah, I would only be if you decided to go into like one of those or something, I guess. But then I'm going to go into my attack, I guess. Here goes nothing.
That's a large straight.
Wow. It sure is, which gains a blood power, inflicts bleed, and deals 8? That feels fine.
Feels great.
and more rolls would deal damage to me, so I'll clear my barbed vine. I'll keep that. That was alright.
That went great.
Yeah, that went fine, yeah. Blood power for me, bleed for you, 6 damage. Oops, I haven't set its dial. It had 6 CP and 25 health, so I'm setting this to 19. of course, now it's got so the bleed will help, but it makes it so it takes 25 capped at 6 means it takes just a fifth attack.
But a bleed.
But the bleed hopefully will land and man, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. This is great. We're fine.
Are we?
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
I'm feeling pretty good.
As long as you feel good.
I'm feeling pretty good.
All right. Well, that's it. So it's its turn. So roll a die for its bleed.
Bleed. It bleeds.
Nice.
That's huge.
18. That is huge. Okay. Now
And it also means its damage back is 9 maxed.
9 instead of 10 if it hits me. Yeah. Okay. So roll its swarm. It's looking for swipes.
It found him.
It sure did.
Boy, did it find him.
Well, it hasn't found the 5th yet.
And it didn't.
It didn't.
King's hand.
But
first.
Oh yeah. So first it heals 3.
This is actually bad.
Yeah, that's actually maybe
actually,
we would have rather it hit me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I actually think I would rather have it hit
especially
you.
me who has the salves. Yeah. But so it heals 3, removes all positive status effects from the active player.
That's
Jeez.
brutal.
There goes that blood power.
All right, and it's
rolling.
rolling 1.
It
It
fails.
fails.
It uses a King's Hand token and fails to go again. That's nice, at
That's
least.
not bad.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Okay, it's your turn.
All right.
Are you coming in?
I'm coming in.
All right.
I'm coming out. All right.
I wish you had a salve, but what are we going to do?
But it's okay. I'll just deal a bunch of damage. Yeah, I guess I'll do this. Why not? I will upgrade to take cover 2 and mark the target. Gives me more things to do.
Yeah.
And I will also spend 0 CP, and I will transfer a wither to this asshole here.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yep.
It's really pretty important.
Yep.
All right, here I go. Again on my own.
Ooh, Backstrike's another good way to do some damage outside of its limit. Yeah. Remember your barbed vine, so
Yeah,
you take a damage for each roll after the first.
It is something to consider for sure. All right, is this anything?
Not really.
I feel like
What are you looking for? Yeah. Knocking it down probably only matters if you knock it down 4 times before the game is over.
It doesn't matter.
Inflicting a bounty is also not like the +1 damage could matter, but the cap means that we're not that worried about plus
The CP is
damage.
not that interesting.
I think you want to gain evasive and deal 6-ish damage. Like take cover looks like the best thing to me. Deal 6 damage and gain evasive.
Yeah.
That's my thinking.
3, 4, 6. I'm not very close to the large because that's also a way to gain evasive. Yeah, and it doesn't have any kind of modifier there. All right, yeah, sure. I'll march towards take cover with this 4. And or mark the target.
Okay.
I got it.
That's take cover. Right,
I take
perfect.
1 damage.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
But I gain evasive.
And I'll clear your barbed vine.
Thank you. And it's doing 6, which is exactly as much as I can do, so
Yeah.
there's no reason to spend
So it's
anything.
at 15.
Oh, sorry. It does actually only do 5, so sure, I'll spend this.
Oh, because the wither. Oh, you're spending your reload to make it 6? Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
Did it.
Nice. You want to reroll that?
No. All right, great.
Okay. So it's only going to be dealing, 8 damage if it hits you.
7.
7 if the... Oh, because the wither. Right.
So I will survive.
Okay.
I will survive.
Okay. All right. This is fine. I can't believe we've made it this far.
I have absolutely. I was like, shit. We're not gonna have enough time to play this again.
I thought this was going to be a 30-minute video.
Me too.
Okay. Anyway, let's close this out. The Goblin Horde rolls for its bleed, right, to start off its turn.
It sure does.
Okay. So takes the
bleeds.
damage. Love that. Okay.
All right. Now it can only do 6 damage to me.
Yeah. Okay.
This is
So
great.
it's rolling for its swarm. I would rather it hit than
Yeah, me too.
fail. I think at this point.
It does.
It does hit. Well
done.
Okay, so you have 7. Wither makes it 6 damage coming your way. You can duel.
Sure. Let's duel, babe. 2.
A 1.
Wow. I can cut it in half.
Do you want to
or
half
just-
it or
I
deal
can
3
just do
damage?
3. I'm just doing 3.
Okay.
And I can also try to evade it.
Yeah, you might as well.
Just another 1 or 2
Because the damage it's dealing is not going to get any bigger.
I evaded it.
Wow.
That was perfect.
That was perfect. So then you're definitely wanting... Yeah, definitely do the 3.
Can I backstrike? Question mark?
Let's see what backstrike
Does it
says.
say if I receive damage?
You do have to receive damage.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't backstrike. That's fine.
That's fine. But maybe on the next turn, you backstrike for the win. Would be about where its health would be. Right?
I just dealt 6 damage. I prevented all its damage and dealt 3 back.
Right.
That was a perfect turn.
That actually was. I can't believe it, but I think I'm not spending this salve.
I agree.
Right?
I mean, the max it can do.
Maybe we're going to carry one over.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe it.
All right, this falcon is not useful. It could, if we had ever not gone somewhere with a salve, it could choose a salve on the map and collect it, which...
Oh, that's good to remember.
Yeah, but I'm cycling that card.
Yeah.
I might as well play this, since I have plenty of CP, upgrade my gouge.
Sure.
It's, like, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to go into a taxis.
Taxis.
Well, thank God I upgraded my gouge.
Yeah.
Actually, it leaves the damage the same. It just upgrades the 3 of a kind requirement, which does matter. I mean, with that 3 of a kind, I can do 5 damage right there, guaranteed. But is there any reason not to... I might as well roll for Rend if I roll a droplet, right?
And if you find yourself into another swipe, you're good to go.
True, that too, yeah. Okay, that's the only thing I didn't want. Let's go again. Yeah, okay, so gouge for 5 damage, and I have a 3 of a kind, so I'll gain a blood power. I'll just immediately spend it for the extra damage to hit the cap of 6.
Love that.
So the horde is at 5.
Amazing.
And then it's going to attack me undefendably if it hits, but for 3 damage or 2 if the bleed. Oh, wither makes it 1. This thing is doomed.
Yeah, it's
hosed.
It's totally.
All right, well
screwed.
let's just play it out quick because this has been long. Roll for its bleed because my turn is done.
Will do. It bleeds.
Sweet. Roll for its swarm.
It's not there yet. Yeah, we kind of want it to hit again.
Yeah, that's better than failing. Perfect.
It does.
Okay. It's dealing damage equal to half its health, -1 from the wither. It's dealing 1 undefendable damage to me.
Brandon, what will you do?
Oh no! Now I wish I hadn't spent the previous salve, so you could have carried that more. Damn, I got.
You got too greedy.
Yeah.
Or you got too.
What's the opposite of greedy? I think not spending
conservative.
Yeah.
You got too conservative.
That's its turn. Your turn.
All right, I have to do 4 damage.
Yep.
And I am still withered, so we'll see. I probably can do it.
Yeah, take your income. Maybe you draw a card that gives you a salve. Is that still a thing?
It's in my discard pile
Damn it.
currently. But yeah, I cycled it. I shouldn't have.
I'm sure it was the right decision at the time.
Definitely was the right decision. I get Vegas Baby, which is basically
More
the worst
CP.
card that I could get at 5 CP.
And it's not a loot version that you can cycle.
No.
Oh well.
I will use it because
That's actually
not?
I'm not sure because I think I just have regular Vegas Baby also, but I assume there's loot versions of it.
Probably.
Like most of the basic cards. The option to cycle Vegas Baby is actually a
Great.
big upgrade.
Yeah, huge.
Like it would be funny if the common version of that is just the exact same card, but because it's looted, it's cycled.
All right, basically I just need an ultimate here and we win.
Sure,
right?
yeah. Whoa,
Wow.
that's pretty close.
Well, I was kind of joking, but at this point,
That's Bounty Hunter. That wins, right? Inflicts the bounty, then deal 2 undefendable, increase to 3.
yeah, and increase to 4.
Or yeah, with that, I guess no reason to draw it out any further.
We did it.
I can't believe it. Well done.
Wow. Yeah, that was seemed insurmountable for
I truly did not
for
think that would
most of
happen.
the game. I
Yeah.
felt like we were doomed.
Yeah, and I, because I always do this, have left the campaign log off camera, so awkwardly go get it.
Well, before we get into the campaign log, we need to roll on the loot table here
Heck yes.
for 4. So this is going to give us a card reward, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, right. Just for this minion, yeah. Okay, roll a 20.
14.
14, and that gives you a rare.
Okay,
Here you go.
I'll take it.
An 8 is going to give me a
Common.
common.
Alright, it's about time your luck ran out there.
Okay, yeah, we do have to do the shop before we do scoring anyway. So what happens on a win?
Let's find out.
We get dealt a common, 2 rares, and an epic each, which we can buy. And we have
And
how
that's
much?
face up, right?
48 rounds up till we have 50 gold.
We have 50 gold.
That's so much gold.
That's a lot of gold.
Okay, so common, 2 rares,
50
and an
gold.
epic. So these are your options.
Okay. And do we each get 50 gold?
Yes.
Okay. And these are face up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the prices, as a reminder, it's off camera, but the prices are 10 for a common, 15 for rares, 20 for an epic if you want to keep these cards. You can also sell your face down cards sight unseen for 5, and then you can identify them for 10.
Great.
So, what you got?
I'm just going to do my common first. I got Try Again 3. That seems good because it's an upgrade. Actually, I might have Try Again 2, in which case I might sell it.
Well, or you're not selling this. This would just be not buying it, right? These are your shop cards.
Oh, these are shop cards. I just want to double check. I think I do. Yeah, I do have Try Again 2. And I honestly think this is 9 times out of 10 a cycle.
Also, that costs 0 CP for 2 dice. This is 1 CP for 3 dice, so it's not strictly better.
Oh, your chosen teammate may reroll up to 3 dice.
It is probably overall better, but it's not like better in the situation where you have 0 CP.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty lukewarm.
Probably
on
not
that.
buying that.
If you want to go to your
All
next,
right.
your common or your rare.
Well, yeah, you skipped over your
Oh.
common. My common is Twice as Wild 2. 2 CP to change the values of any 2 dice. What is regular Twice as Wild again? Is it just 1 die? No, it's 2 dice. It costs 3 a CP discount. That makes
Seems
that a
pretty good.
lot more playable. Probably worth that. Yeah.
All right.
Well, we've got to keep looking at these though.
All right, Gold Digger. So that's a 1 CP card that gains 3 gold. If played during a boss battle, gain 2 CP and draw a card instead. So I mean,
I think that's way more interesting if this was scenario 1 of our campaign. You only have 1 more. Well, I guess the 2 CP. We have 2 more boss battles.
Honestly,
2 CP
the
and draw a
2
card.
CP and draw a card is the better part of it. It's basically
good, yeah.
it's basically net a CP and replace itself.
That's true.
That's great.
I have Pack Mule 2. You and a chosen teammate may freely give CP or salves to each other. It costs 0.
That's what we've been wanting
Seems
to do.
great. Yeah. Yeah, I will probably buy that. That's 15 gold.
My next rare is the Strength Serum 2. For 2 CP, draws a card, and a chosen hero gains a damage 4 boost.
Ooh.
That's
I
pretty
strength
great
one.
for you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Like, I could give that to you when you're about to
Yeah.
do a big heal for the team.
That's solid. I have Slightly Wild. Change the value of one of your dice to anything but 6. Interesting. I don't know about paying 15 gold for that.
Yeah, that seems a little steep. I got the Elven Boots. Chosen hero gains 2 evasive.
Oh.
I mean, it's
2 CP.
It's a little
It's
expensive,
pricey,
yeah.
Elven Boots 3, which means there's probably lower versions of that in the lower loot decks that are worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. I can one-up your Golden Crown. Golden Crown 3. It's 2 CP. I think that's just a CP cheaper. When rolling a loot die, you may choose to reroll at one time. That's interesting. I am tighter on CP than you, other than at the end of this game.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start. So we have 50 gold each. I'm going to
Yeah.
start by spending 10 to identify my epic.
Yeah, I did.
You have an epic also. We probably both want to do that, right? Leather Armor 2. Equipment. 2 CP. You may reroll up to 2 dice that were rolled as part of the roll attempt during your defensive roll phase.
Oh, interesting.
Reroll up to 2 dice every defensive roll phase?
Yeah.
Wait, as part of the roll attempt. Is that re-rolling there? No. Defensive roll phase
No.
means they've already locked in what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I just paid 10 for it. I think I will keep it.
And I paid 10 for athletic boots. Oh my god, is there a boot limit? Is there a boot slot?
Angelic boots.
Angelic boots. What did I say?
You said athletic boots?
I mean,
it's like
yeah.
Nikes. Yeah.
Oh, I just saw the swoosh. I thought. Angelic boots. I missed the wings on the back of the boots here. A chosen hero gains 2 flight. Tell me what flight does.
Players may choose to spend these tokens at any time during their roll phase. Once spent, roll 2 dice. If a 6 is rolled, activate this token. When it's activated, the player's attack becomes undefendable. If activated during the defensive roll phase, ignore all incoming damage. So you get 2 dice to roll a 6, which is fairly similar, but for some reason slightly different than rolling 1 die and needing a 5 or 6. I think the odds are a little worse.
So you spend the token to check? Is that it?
Yeah, you spend the token to roll 2 dice, and if you hit a 6, you can either make your attack undefendable if you spent it on offense, or prevent all damage if you spent it on defense.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I
and
paid for it.
You just play the card for 2 CP and then spend the tokens whenever.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's very interesting to get 2 flight and 2 evasive from my Elven boots.
So I think the only how good the Golden Crown is really only useful for portal crawls, and there's only one of those left. I don't think I'm going to spend 20 gold on it at this point.
Yeah, that feels fair.
So I think the only thing in my shop that I'm considering is the Pack Mule. Freely being able to transfer CP and salves seems pretty good.
Yep, I agree. And it's
so
15?
I'll spend 15 on that. I have 25 left, and I will discard these to the shop. Then I think what I'll just do, I mean, as much as we could save gold for a campaign score, I think I'm just going to sell my unidentified common, giving me 30, and identify all 3 of these rares.
Oh, I have 3 rares.
I have 3 rares.
Let's see 'em.
Yeah, okay. So, Blood Pact 2. 0 CP card. You and a chosen teammate each roll a die. The player with the highest value draws 2 cards, and the other receives a damage. On a tie, both players draw 2 cards. I think especially you, have a lot of CP and card draws really valuable. I think I would keep that. Worst case scenario, I cycle it. Unstoppable, 2 CP, your attack becomes undefendable. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Love it. Tippet 2.
Oh.
0 CP, increase or decrease any die by the value of 1. Yeah, so that'll replace my Tippet, which, good riddance.
Good riddance, indeed.
Okay, I'm happy with that. So I got these 5 loot cards with the leather armor. That's a lot of loot.
All right, so I'm pretty interested in Strength Serum and Gold Digger, I think. I'm not that interested in Gold Digger, but I have 40 gold, so this would be 15, this would be 20, so then I would have 5 left.
Yeah, so you could sell one of your unidentified cards for 5 and then identify your rare with that remaining gold, or convert it to campaign points. Up to you.
All right, well I have two commons, so I think I will sell both on sight unseen.
Okay.
And
so that's plus 10. You're at 50 again now, right?
I'm at 50, so this is my gold now.
Yep.
I will identify this. Ooh, a regenerating orb. Another equipment. I love equipment. Whenever a hero spends a salve, they heal for 1 additional health.
And that applies to both
heroes, yeah.
Love that.
And that's 1 CP equipment?
Hell yeah.
This is in my deck.
Hell yeah.
It's already did it. That was a great identify. And then this would be 35, and I would have remaining 5. There you go.
That's a campaign point if I ever saw one. I love that for us. Okay.
I've done it.
So
here's unused. My coin purse definitely goes back in because that was amazing.
Okay, so we are at session 7. We went from 5 salves to 1 remaining. Spent a lot of salves there. So we'll have 1 next time. Playing scenario 6. At least we did not lose. I'll take it. Yeah. We got 1 point for unspent gold. We did not explore all tiles, so we didn't get that 5. Oh, okay. Oh, the level 1 Pack Mule just does CP.
Yeah,
oh, interesting. Scenario score is 20, so we got 22 points there, which puts us over 100 by my math.
We did it.
We did it. Triple digits. Okay. Okay, next time we'll go against... Actually, I don't know off the top of my head what the next boss is, but we'll be in a boss fight, starting with 1 salve. I wonder if...
I'm so nervous.
I wonder if we want to assume that we're going to lose once and play first off camera.
No, we're going to win.
No? All right.
I mean, I don't know.
Because going in with 1 salve, I do not feel optimistic.
I don't either, but you are also
incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah.
In boss fights, because we share the health pool, like...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You can do some huge heals, especially now that I just got a strength serum.
All right, you're right. You're right. We're going to one-shot it.
We're going to one-shot it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Honestly, we're probably not going to spend ourselves.
Yes. Yes, and. Oh, man.
All right. Well, that will be hitting the channel in the near future. If you could like this video if you haven't yet, really appreciate it. And if you're in the US, understand the assignment, make sure to vote this November. And then,
yes,
we'll be back for a new boss soon. Till then, be optimal.